Chip, chip, cheerio. Hooray! Let me open Facebook here so I can tell people to come watch, even though they never do. Hello. There we go.
Is it really almost 9 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
I may or may not just fall asleep. So.
Shut up.
Really almost 9 o'clock.
Huh?
Is it really almost 9 o'clock?
I guess so.
Is that right?
No, it's gonna be 8 o'clock. That's an
Yeah, it's
hour
9
early.
o'clock our time.
We're
Do I
fast.
do join or
Just join the server.
enter an instant invite?
Yeah. Hey, Dan, can I get an instant invite?
You're admin, dude. You can
Ah.
create one.
Okay, great.
Because, you know, I love you and stuff.
What's your name on that?
Jeremy.
Is that similar to permeate?
YAY.
I forget how to do this shit. I haven't added someone in a while. That's obviously not it.
Just go to the channel. Here.
I'm just trying to invite. There we go.
You got it?
How do you add friends again? I can't remember.
You go to the top thingy on Discord, home, and then
Friends. And then add friend.
yeah, friends, add friend.
JERM.
YAY.
Okay. What's the hashtag at the end?
I didn't create a hashtag.
It gives you one. Go to just hit back.
Should be on the bottom left.
I got it.
It doesn't say hashtag.
Oh, you probably have to verify your.
You may have to verify your account.
Just take the hashtag off.
There's.
You can't.
You need a hashtag.
Josh, you should be able to hear all of us from Dan's stream.
Yeah, but he's sitting right next to me, so everything would be like delayed. He'd hear me, and then he'd hear me again.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, that way he can just like keep
Okay,
the
do this
stream
again.
muted. And...
What did you go to?
Oh, okay, so you're on here now. So you should have a thing. Click home.
Oh, this home.
Hold on, I'll type it now. Click.
Jeremy, hashtag 3600.
Okay, there we go.
Whoa. Who's Facebook messaging me?
There we go. I see you now.
Okay,
What?
so now accept
Oh,
that.
that wasn't a Facebook message. Get it!
I was gonna say, I messaged on. You have notification sounds for your comment?
Yeah.
And now,
So that way,
How do you-
I can just
when I
invite
do
you
have
to this
viewers,
channel.
I can hear
Okay.
when it comes in.
So I can't talk through these.
No, you'll be able to talk to us now.
Oh, so these have a mic too?
He is not in the channel though.
Oh, here we go.
No, I haven't put him in the channel yet.
Join Ashadeus plays.
Yep. And now just click D&D right there.
Oh, I have to assign him the role. Hang on. Or drag him in. Is he joined to the server or?
Click on shenanigans.
There we go. Now.
There you go. And now you can hear from here. So now I would go on. Just click OK. He'll fix that.
I don't have permission.
He'll fix that for you.
Hang on. Okay.
And now go to the thing.
Okay, I can hear you.
You shouldn't be able to hear me. My mic's set.
I gave him the role of Dungeon Delver, so he should be able to talk.
Weird.
But he's currently muted.
Okay. All right. Go over here.
Um, I can feel it, Alex. Any day now, the stream's just gonna blow up. Like, no, all bullshit aside, definitely had some randos show up at some point last night. Unfortunately, it was after we were done, but or not last night, but last time.
Oh, blow. Okay, I didn't know what you meant by blow up. I took that a completely different direction. Yeah, hopefully.
Hmm. I need. I'm going to order me a dice box one of these days.
Who we missing? Are we ready to roll?
I don't know. I don't see Eddie in here. Or maybe I do. I do. I do
Okay.
see Eddie in here.
He's here.
We have everyone. It looks
All
like.
right. Let me just pop in to your stream real quick.
Word, word, word.
Yeah, you gotta get him those viewers, man.
Yep.
I got pretty close a few times over my career to having the requirements, but always just fell short.
All right. Well, if we're all here, let's go ahead and get a recap of last time.
Yeah.
Choke on some beer first. That's important. Play some music, also important.
Wait, before you do that, I was looking up paladin names, and there's a Reddit thread for one of the most righteous paladin names you can think of. And this guy was like, Smite Fist Cleaveborn. Flexing is required to say the name properly. His paladinship is maximum.
All right. So, the last time that we played, the group prepared for their assault on the Zentarum stronghold. Them, with the help of the Black Staff and the Open Lord of Waterdeep, came up with a plan of attacking the Zentarim's base of operations at the Colat Towers. Well, the main bulk of the attack force attacked the towers. Can you turn your shit down just a little bit? I hear you like really loud. Or you're onto the speakers and just turn it down a bit. Attacking the Colat Towers, the group would then lead their own insurgency force inside with Captain Staggett helping them fight their way through the tower to Monsoon's extra-dimensional sanctum. From there, they would find the power source of the extra-dimensional sanctum and disable it before it collapses, killing everyone inside of it. To help them with this task, they were given a small, clear marble. And this marble would be able to contain even the most powerful of enemies, but for a very short duration. The group fought their way through successfully, dealt with an incredibly powerful simulacrum of Monsoon with the ability to create enemies, and 2 constables from the City Watch arrived to help finish off the simulacrum and help the party find its way through this extra-dimensional sanctum, disable the power source, and hopefully escape with their lives. Just a reminder that Kavar has found the Kavar and a constable each have a teleportation ring, which is needed for your escape.
Kavar and who?
One of the constables.
Okay.
After defeating the simulacrum, the force field blocking one of your doorways has lowered. Your group currently stands in front of the doorway. I'm assuming planning, and if no one has any questions, that's where we're going to pick it up. What's wrong? What happened?
It's all the way down and still speak. But not high.
Like super loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 2
And
seconds.
singing or something.
Yep.
Oh, is it coming out of here?
No, it's coming in. I don't know. It might be.
Plug these in.
It's got no sound.
Oh, were these even plugged in?
Yeah, they were plugged in over here though.
Plug them in. Turn it up now.
Your son's crying too.
We'll give him another minute. It's past his bedtime. He just needs to calm his little booger butt down.
There we go.
Can you hear better?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, remind me how we got from the castle to the alternate dimension.
With
So-
the ring that I have.
Yes. So you found there was 2 parts to getting to the extra dimensional sanctum. You had to find the teleportation circle, and then to activate the teleportation circle, you needed to have a ring.
Okay, I remember the circle part. So Kavar got the ring from his buddy person.
No, Kavar got the ring off of the bodies of one of the mages who were summoning the demon lower in the tower.
Okay.
Any other questions? No?
Not off the
All
top
right.
of my head.
That's a D4. All right. So then I will leave it to you guys. Let's change this music just a little bit, set the tone a little bit better than this harp shit.
Y'all can die.
Your harp shit. Boom, got him.
Am I? Wow, that is rude. All right.
Is this all he's staring at?
No, he'll change the screen when he wants, and you'll see this. Okay.
I'm ready. Hang on. I meant to. I was distracted trying to do something. There we go.
You're good. All right. So now you see what he sees. All right. What are you guys doing?
Oh, fucking hell.
So as I recall, we came out to the central room and saw the arcane door was down.
Yes, the door. There's still a door, but the
Or-
arcane
yeah.
barrier that had been making the door inaccessible is gone.
Okay. Right, do you guys want to, before we run in here, do you guys want to check the southern door, see what's in there, maybe? 'Cause we haven't gone there yet. I'd rather not be caught by any surprises.
I think that's a good idea.
Alright, I'm gonna
Let's do it.
step through the door. Oh, I found some stairs. It looks like.
Yeah. So as you walk through the doorway, there is a set of staircase. There's a staircase that turns to the east or west.
Is it going up or down?
They're heading up.
Shall
Well-
we follow it, Rakbaran?
I found some stairs. They seem to turn and go up. I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm not sure I feel comfortable with that. I don't know that I
Did-
want to go further up.
Why
we
don't we
finish
check
searching?
this other door? Did we ever check this other door to the right? With the
Yes.
arcane
Yeah,
door?
yeah. We've been through all the other doors except
My
the one
friend Dan.
that just came down.
Well, we went through the. Okay. We
Right.
went through this bottom one.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah, that's
was
where you
that?
guys came from.
We went through this one and then we came out of this.
Well, it's literally leads into that one.
exactly.
So.
Gotcha.
Right, well. You guys
Let's
ready?
check this door?
Stag it.
I'm ready.
I just
Yeah,
want
the
you to
rebellion
know.
Voice.
I just want you to know. It's been an honor.
Let's go kill this son of a bitch.
Let's fuck shit up.
Right. I found a
Okay.
hallway.
I don't know why you could move through that because that is locked. So you should not have been able to move through there.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Yeah, the door's locked as you try to open it.
Malwyn, we need this door open.
Malwin?
Stand by.
Stand by.
I mean, that's all we can fucking do right now.
We're literally standing by the door. I don't know what you want us to do.
Right, I'm slow motion grabbing my crowbar out of my backpack.
Okay. Yeah, slowly pulling out the crowbar. Like if she doesn't unlock this door, I'm gonna knock this shit the fuck down.
Dun 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 dun.
The door, it's a like a dark wood door that's reinforced with steel like slats.
Okay.
No problem.
Dude, the fucking everyone at the table when I roll fireball damage, it's so fucking big meme is hilarious. Dude, he's on a roll. Who is this fucking posting all these?
Oh.
It's in the Discord, Philly Discord Doctor Conquest.
Oh yeah, he's that's a buddy of mine.
All right.
I got I crit to unlock the.
You got a natural 20? Okay.
Hey.
So the door was pretty tough as you get in there with your lockpick. Gives you difficulty for a second, and then finally, click, you feel the tumblers pop, and the door is unlocked.
Hey, nice job, Malwin.
Attack! It's like the first successful pick lock this whole campaign.
Yeah, it's been a while. All right, so now as the door swings open, you look down a fairly long hallway that is roughly 40 feet long. It looks like it has a turn that leads north and a doorway at the other end of the hallway.
What do you guys think?
What's that? Let's go see where the fucking
We
hallway
can only go up the stairs or down this hallway. I see only two options.
Are we going
trying to-
straight through or are we turning?
There's a big bad guy that they're trying to trap. in
Josh,
there.
we can hear you.
I don't know why you guys can hear me. I put my microphone up. Okay, so you're heading down the hallway. Just watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to be in front, Malwin?
Yeah, put me in your marching order here, guys, as you're heading down this hallway.
I'm gonna stealth to walk silently so I can like kind of scout out.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I would have never thought of that.
That's because you're Rack.
I would have never thought of that. I love Rackbird, dude.
This is why we keep these kinds of people around, Staggett. They're clever.
He's
That was
just
racist.
looking at Rackburn like, yep, they're all smarties.
Talking about elves like that to a human. Jeez. That's why we keep these people
I
around.
think. Hold on one second. I'm at my things.
What do you mean? There's only one like her.
25.
Okay. Yeah. So you stealthfully, gracefully, silently head down the hallway without making any noise. Again, these floors are like made out of like alabaster, so they don't make too much noise to begin with, as long as you're competent and not making noise. So you head down the hall. You stand with the door immediately to your right, heading down that hallway, and then directly in front of you, about 15 feet, is another doorway.
Okay. I'm gonna peer into the right hand door just a little bit. Is it closed or?
It's locked.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a perception check to hear through it.
Okay, go for it.
$21.
You get pretty close to the door as you try to listen through. You're not hearing anything.
Okay, is that door across the hallway open?
They're both shut.
Okay, because the door at the end of the hallway is showing me line of sight.
It shouldn't be. Hold on.
Damn it, Josh, get it together.
Dude, that's not my fault. The fucking thing should be there. Okay.
I'm gonna gently try the door to the right.
Okay, as you try the door to the right, it's locked.
Okay, I wanna pick the lock.
Okay, go for it.
A 12.
A 12. As you try to pick the lock, you're just not able to get it. It's a little too difficult.
Okay, I'm gonna try the door.
The door on the other side? You said?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. As you approach that door, it is locked also.
24 to pick the lock.
Yeah, so you try with this one. Again, difficult lock, but you're able to get through it. Find the right ways to lift the tumblers in unison as the door unlocks.
Okay, I'm gonna step back and well, actually, I'm gonna open the door as quietly as I can and kind of peer.
Okay. Are you stepping into the door, or are you just opening it and standing back?
No, I'm just opening it and kind of standing back.
Okay. So yeah, you open the doorway slowly as you try to peer through it, and you see a room that's delightfully warm. It radiates from a brazier of green flames. There's a few bookshelves lined along the walls with different tapestries hanging that have again the snake biting a black tapestry hanging with a snake biting a coin, which you all know well by now is the symbol of the Zentarum. And you can see it looks like part of a staircase that winds upwards.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and try to unlock the other doors.
You're gonna try. Okay, go for it. Try again.
It's 15.
15. As you get in here, you think you're really close to lifting the tumbler, and then your lock picking tools actually break on the inside, jamming into the lock as you're not able to pick it, and now your picking tools are destroyed.
Fuck that door. Okay.
You want me to try breaking through?
Probably.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna step way back.
Right. Make way.
All right, so as you come down, Staggett kind of follows the hallway down. He's like, "I'd just like to get a bit of cover."
Appreciate
And then
that.
the constables who are with him quickly follow down the hallway also. Like, Staggett's going, they work for him, they're following his lead.
Alright, fellas, I appreciate it, but I need you all of you to take, like, one step back.
Okay, so they all, kind of step back so you're not gonna, kill them with your back swing, but they're ready there in case
It's
there's
actually a
anything.
crowbar, which gives me advantage on strength checks.
Okay, well, let's see a fucking strength check as you try to chop this door down.
Natural 20!
Alright,
That makes it.
kinda,
Hang on. Because I know that doesn't mean anything, but that's amazing.
A 20 is good enough.
Okay.
20 is what you needed.
Perfect.
So this big minotaur stands in front of the door, pulls this crowbar back, which in comparison to you looks small. You hold it in front of you and you focus for just a second, building up not rage, but you get what I'm getting at here.
Mhm.
As you pull back, you smash into it once and part of the door kind of breaks open. You pull back again, the doorway breaks open even more, and then a third time, instead of using the crowbar, you just Spartan kick the door straight off of the hinges as it flies back and slides across the floor 10 feet.
What? Why didn't you use the crowbar as a wedge instead of as a smashing tool.
Because he's Rakbaran.
I mean, what?
I mean,
That's the way I picture Rak doing it.
I thought
personally.
that was just. I thought this was just really good on doors. Like magically.
It's like a door sword, right?
Wait, hang on. I thought I got a really good deal on a magically enchanted weapon that's really good against doors.
Okay, so
And you know what? Never mind. We'll deal with this later. I'm going in.
So, alright.
Rack
So,
break through doors.
Before you step in,
Great
you
sword
kind
comes
of, like,
back
you
out.
peered into it a little bit as the door is kicked off of the hinges and you use a Hobra as the hatching tool. Like cold air smacks you in the face. The room is roughly 20 feet long, 15 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the room is an open sarcophagus carved from ice, which looks like it contains a humanoid figure in the middle of it. The back wall is made of 5-inch thick curved glass, covered in frost from the temperature. There's no one in here. There's just that sarcophagus, that gold, and that glass wall in the back.
I would like to convey this information.
Okay, so you share that with everyone.
What the fuck is this doing in here?
Are we going in?
Staggett just stares at you, looking at the rest of the group.
I mean,
I wonder if that's where he creates his simulacrums.
We can go check it out.
Alright, time to go smash.
Okay. As you step in, you quickly, your foot touches. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
Come on. I know, Dice, come on. I know we've spent some lovely nights together. I need you to not fuck me with a natural 1 right now.
Yeah, just fuck me with something bigger.
Oh! Okay, 19.
19. As you go to, your foot briefly touches the rune, and then your
Rackbrand grabs fucking Staggett's feet to hold him up.
you start to shimmer, and quickly one of the constables yells, "No!" and tackles you out of the way, knocking you off of the rune before his figure shimmers and then disappears. And he appears on the other side of the glass, outside of where you currently, outside of the room which you are standing, as he is yelling now, screaming at you, "Ah!" And it looks like massive force is pushing down on top of him now that he's out in the demi-plane, slowly being crushed by the extra-dimensional force outside.
I turn.
Reactions, anyone?
I turn. I got nothing.
And then as you're watching him now, you stare at him slowly as he screams. Staggett runs up to the glass, smacking it with his sword to no effect, before finally it looks like the constable's skeleton just gives away and just is just squished under immense force and pressure.
My deepest
All right,
apologies,
no one go
Staggy.
into that room.
Well, I mean, I'm already in there, right?
Yeah, you're
Like,
in there. He's like kind of shoved you off of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna like kind of peek around the edge of the door and be like, whatever you do not step on the rune directly inside the door.
And Staggett now is just kind of like his hand is resting against the glass. Like that was one of his men who was just, pulverized.
I'm gonna follow the exact path he took to get there, since I know there's not another rune along that path.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, I'm sorry, Staggett. He was an honorable god. There will be time for grieving, but not now. We have work to do.
He just kind of like looks at you over his shoulder and doesn't answer and stands up and puts his sword back. And stares at the massive frozen sarcophagus now. As Rack, you're real close to it too. Looks like it has another simulacrum of Monsoon frozen inside of it.
Do we destroy this thing?
How?
Josh, would I have any knowledge of perhaps a simulacrum inside of an ice block?
You could make an Arcana check, but this is far beyond anything you know, so you'd need to roll really well.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Alrighties. I rolled a 25.
A 25. Even with that roll, you would know that this is like a simulacrum that is ready to. I'm trying to think because you wouldn't know this spell. You're definitely able to discern that this is a simulacrum and that this you can, as you look in the sarcophagus, besides the full-figured Monsoon you see inside, you see some hair clippings, some fingernails and stuff. You're able to discern that is probably part of the spell that is needed for it, but you don't get anything else other than that. You're like, this is probably how he's doing this, but I don't know how, and I would never be able to do this. Well, not never, but not at your current power.
Yeah.
Nope, but never. That's it. He dies tonight.
Right, so we destroying this thing or what?
As you're like talking about it, Staggett pulls out his sword and smashes it just repeatedly until it's just destroyed. And as he chops through the simulacrum that's in there, it actually just turns into ice as well when he chops it, and he just keeps hitting it until it's in pieces.
I'm gonna do the same thing to the sarcophagus.
Yeah, that's what it was. The sarcophagus. That's what he was doing.
I thought you meant the simulacrum.
No, the simulacrum is in the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he chopped the whole thing to pieces.
You said it started to turn ice?
Yeah, it turned into ice when he killed it as well. Or
okay.
Is any part of it left, like a significant chunk of it?
The simulacrum, no. There's still those hair clippings and fingernail, though.
I'm gonna burn it with a firebolt.
What? All we need is puppy dog tails.
So you burn the hair clippings with a firebolt. Like, let's make sure this motherfucker is not making any more simulacrums right now. Like, firebolt into his fingernails. Fucking done. It hits.
All right, Staggett. That's some small justice for you, man. Now let's go finish this.
Unresponsive follows you back out of the doorway around the room.
All right. Also around the rune.
Yes.
So okay. I guess
Up
we're
the stairs,
going
up
up the stairs. I guess, right?
Yeah. So I mean, you tell me which stairs,
I'd
because
like
one
to
of you is
check the
heading
trap.
towards the stairs back in the main way. The other is heading up the stairs towards the.
Oh, these stairs over here?
Someone's lying.
I was kind of in that sort of direction while they were all up. I don't know. Rackbrand just shoved by everybody.
You guys
I
tell
would
me
like
what you're
to
doing.
check for traps.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, where are you checking for traps?
In the other room.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Very good.
She picked up, right?
14.
You don't see any traps.
I tell my tale.
Yes.
Well, let's proceed
So
with
this room
caution.
is open and there's just stairs.
No, so this was it looked like a lounging area. There's some chairs, a brazier that's lit, like few bookshelves that look like it's just like entertainment reading on the shelves. Nice chairs with fine leather made. Like this is a really nice room. But that's what it is. It's like an entertaining room, like a lounging, relaxing area.
Mhm.
Can I check it for anything of interest? Not like looking for traps, but kind of like rummage and search.
Sure. Make an investigation check. Is there anything specific you're looking for? It would help you on a DC.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to find some evidence of who might, like, if this is a waiting room for someone to come speak with him, or if this is, like, his leisurely room, and maybe any personal belongings that might be left around.
Dragons in the couch cushion.
I
Make an
don't. I
investigation
really
check.
couldn't give a shit about dragons in the couch. Sweet. 4.
4?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's holy shit, this is a nice room.
Nailed it.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. I mean, the stairs seemed like they would lead someplace else, so I feel like
Yes.
that's my next course of action.
Yeah, you're like, I found some stairs.
Good job.
Yeah, you're lucky I was around.
I know. What would I do without you?
Wait. What about the bitch that told us where Monsoon was?
You guys spoke to her in that room and then left, and then never visited her again.
We didn't speak to her at all. She pointed us towards...
Yeah, she pointed you there,
Oh,
and then
right,
when you
yeah.
came in, you got like saw her again, and she was just like, "He's waiting for you that way."
And we just listened to her.
Anywho.
I mean, he was, but it was a simulacrum. It's not a real one. She tricked us, so we kill that bitch next time we see her.
Agreed. Let's push on then.
Okay.
Okay, I go up the steps.
All right. As you head up the steps, you round the corner. Let me move some of your tokens here. I'm gonna stack you guys,
Okay.
just so everyone can get up there. But
Put Rack on the bottom.
I want to be on the top.
it's too late. You guys are
That's
fucking
the only
stacked. I
appropriate
can
way
only
to
see like
stack somebody.
Yeah. And then Eddie, you're controlling Ronan, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes,
So.
Ronan. I forgot to mention, he, in a very jaded and inquisitive way, jots down notes as that guy was crushed in interdimensional space into a single point.
Okay. All right. He
That was
jotted
fascinating.
very gory. Yes, and an interesting spell and trap. And deadly.
What was that symbol?
Certainly did its job.
I'm not even sure. Yes, super thankful that he was there, the constable, huh?
Well, out of curiosity, what was the DC on that?
20.
Fucking dicks.
20.
Yeah. You just for reference, you could have attempted to cut down the grass. Could have attempted to smash the glass and possibly succeeded.
And then let the extra dimensional fucking force into the palace? Yeah, that's brilliant.
Possibly not.
His DC's at 20?
For that rune. You're also. Are you talking about
Anywho.
the caster?
of the caster of monsoons? I can't ruin it. We could talk later about DCs if you want after session.
No, I meant for that trap.
Yes, the trap's DC was 20.
Outstanding. All right.
I am.
Proceed.
Okay. As you now look up into this room, rounding the staircase with Dagon leading the way, you see alabaster shelves line every wall, and bookshelves, line every wall, and they jut out into the center of the room. Every single shelf, every inch of the shelves is just packed with books. There's a very large, comfy reading chairs. And a few places, and the walls are lit with like a continual flame spell, as some of you casters are just able to just automatically see it and recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this is. It looks like a reading room, and the stairs continue upwards.
Books.
Interesting. I'd like to investigate Are there books? Like any of them worthwhile?
Make an investigation check.
I mean, I feel like there
Alright.
wouldn't be anything not worthwhile in this guy's library.
Kavar or Admir, one of you guys can make an investigation check as well.
Alright. I rolled a unnatural 20.
Okay. And what did you get, Dagon?
18.
18. Yeah. So looking through these books, Dagon, you're able to determine that these are nice books that deal. Many of them deal with arcane nature, spells. Admir, you're like blown away by this collection. These are all like super interesting, really rare books. That
Any
would be
historical tomes?
some of them are definitely historical. That when it deals with the history of wizards, like not sorcerers where they're born with magic, but the history of wizards learning the craft of magic and learning how to harness its power.
Well, as a sage, I'm obviously super fucking intrigued by these, and I'm gonna ask
Yes.
if anybody minds if I steal them.
I actually want to take some of the books based on history, so I won't tell nobody if you don't.
Alright, let's put them in the bag
We're,
of holding,
we're
Dagon.
standing in the library of a super powerful wizard's and like lounge. I mean,
I
Ra-
know, dude, I'm-
Rackbrand
Adamir-
whispers.
Adamir literally forgot about Monsoon right now.
So let's have both of you make
and Ronan.
and Ronan. Okay, so all three of you are gonna make a. You're gonna do how long are you guys gonna spend for going over these books?
Oh, I don't
How
know.
many-
How
how many are
itchy
there?
is Rackbrand?
I mean, more than you can carry.
He has fleas, really itchy.
Like you could shove you could try
I
to shove
mean-
as many as you could, just scoopfuls in the bag of holding.
Let's
No,
not
I'm
forget
I'm
why
not
we're
driven By
here.
any kind of greed, I would actually want to pick and choose specifically like really good historical source material, and just
Okay.
take like 3.
Make an investigation check. Admir, what are you looking
I'd like-
for?
Since he's covering the history side, I'm going to cover, try to get some magical lore, properties of magic, kind of stuff like that.
Okay, you can make an investigation check as well.
Can I do a random investigation check?
Yeah.
See
Just
what
kind
I
of
get?
snooping. Yeah.
I'd like
I
to
did
do what the fuck are you guys doing check.
Fucking rogues.
Rackbrand, if you could read, you'd understand.
Like Rackbrand,
alright?
it's called reading.
Huh?
Josh, I rolled a 19.
of a special operations.
A 19.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to find. So what kind of books were you looking for?
Properties of magic, history of magic, magic lore.
Yeah, so you're able to find like just the root like ways that wizards have harnessed spells before. You like quickly search through some of the books, and this is like super interesting stuff, and like not only understanding what the spells do, but understanding how they're done and like the true nature. These books are fascinating. So you quickly scoop up some of them, and you can mark down 8 books that are worth 50 gold apiece. Also.
Whoa! I got an 11 on my investigation to find historical tomes, though my knowledge of magic is limited.
Yeah, so you're like looking through and you're trying to look for words and people that you recognize as you look through. You're able to find 1 or 2 names that of really powerful spellcasters that stick out just like common knowledge. So you shove 2 books in that you're like, yeah, this has stuff that that would be interesting to me, and you shove 2 books into your bag worth 50 gold apiece.
I got a 19.
Cool.
A 19. Yeah, you look through, you're just looking for anything that kind of pops out to you. You find what you would just recognize from working with Admir and Kavar and Ronan as just like a blank spell book, but it's really nice. It's a really nice empty spell book with like fine leather and a beautiful latch on it. It's got like golden inlays. It's beautiful. It's worth 100 gold pieces.
Holy fuck.
It's gorgeous. It's super thick. Like, this is probably the nicest spell book you've ever seen.
Oh, and Ronan. I'm sorry, and Ronan. He
Okay.
would want to look specifically for like arcane arts and like the theory behind casting, not so much like history. Kind
Okay.
of like what Adamir was looking for.
Gotcha.
Oh fuck me. Hang on. I have to find this thing.
Inappropriate.
What?
Yeah,
What?
for real. Phrasing. I'm telling you right now. Investigation.
Where are the 20? These are the 20s. I have them here because I need them often.
Plus 25?
25?
No,
What's-
no,
no.
I'm saying that's what he
I was
had.
like, God damn!
What's investigation?
Yes, it's investigation.
He is proficient. So that should be +3, right? Plus intelligence
Plus his
modifier,
intelligence modifier.
which is a 3 as well. So whatever you roll, +6.
Camera.
Okay, 25.
Camera here.
Wow, that was a shot in the dark, and you nailed it on the nose.
25, you said?
Yeah.
Wow, very good.
Look at me, I'm mad.
So Admir is kind of already shuffled through these books. Give me 1 second.
Peachy mango goodness.
Yeah. So, as he's searching through, Admir's kind of already like shoved all the books in that he was going to be looking for. For a second, Ronan's kind of disappointed after all his hard searching. But then, as he's kind of moving some of the books to the side, he sees a rolled up scroll stuffed in between two books.
Orb of Annihilation.
Scroll, not orb.
Scroll of Black
He
Hole.
finds a rolled up scroll.
Yeah, like a scroll.
Can he identify it? Is it a wizard? I mean, is it a spell scroll first off?
Yeah, it's a spell scroll.
Okay. Is it one he can recognize being a wizard?
Yes, he immediately recognizes mage armor.
Oh, neat. That might. I think every mage, every wizard in the world knows that one, but I will make note of this. And what of the
Spell
book?
scrolls are still pricey items. He didn't find any books. He just found the scroll. I mean, there's still books in front of him. He could be like, we could see if these are valuable later. Take a few of them. But nothing stood out to him immediately. Admir did a really good job wiping away those books.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him just like take a couple random books
Okay.
to read later.
Write down
for
4
you.
random books from Monsoon's library.
Oh, you nerds finished.
And yeah, if you guys want to try to read them later and dive into them, we can get into them. Maybe you can learn a thing or two from them.
My book doesn't have any
Sounds
words.
good. Hey, I'm in the shared D&D character sheets and I don't see signs.
No, but it's shiny.
It's Ronin.
Yeah, Rack, you can read this one.
He's literally right here.
What, Dan?
It's under Dragon Heist. There's Ronin, Moon Elf War Wizard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to go into the campaign, champ.
I did.
And of
I
course
didn't
he,
notice a diff-
Of course, he had to go and use his own fucking method.
Right, that's what I was saying. It doesn't look like the other fucking ones.
Yep. It's okay. So, I'm gonna proceed back further up the stairs.
Okay.
Me too.
And by I mean Rackbaran.
All right, Rackbaran.
Because if I was walking up the stairs, I'd have my fucking my heat on me. You dig? Like,
Is anyone not going
where's
up
this
the
wizard
stairs?
bitch at?
Yeah, so you head up the stairs. The rest of the group heads up the stairs as
Mm-hmm.
I move everyone's tokens. Okay. You come up and you see a room that contains different
A black
wooden
screen.
tables. You guys see black? You shouldn't see black.
Oh, I'm stepping into the room,
Okay.
There you go.
so I can see what you're kind of
Gotcha. Sorry
scale
about that.
wise. It's okay.
You see
Oh God.
Sorry, a room with different tables and beakers, bottles, test tubes. Some of these fixtures are marble. It's really nice. It looks like this is some kind of laboratory. There's different vials filled with different liquids of varying colors. Some of them dark, like grimy looking colors that looks like they have like objects floating in them, and others you immediately can recognize. Hey, that's a potion of healing.
I'm gonna
Then
take
you
it.
see the stairs continue leading upwards, as well as the staircase to your right that leads downward.
We're all following him.
I would like to see and try to identify and grab/distribute every health potion I can find.
Okay. Make an
Ronan will
investigation
actually
check.
try to properly identify the health potions.
Make an investigation check as well. Those are your 2 rolls for that.
Investigation. Oh, good. -1. 15.
15. You find 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
Ronan crit.
Hell
Ronan
yeah.
crit. So Ronan finds 1 additional potion of healing. He also finds a greater potion of healing.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Greater potion of healing?
And what before that?
So he found 1 potion of healing and 1 greater potion of healing.
Okay.
And then as he continues his search, looking, he's not able to identify a lot of these liquids. Most of them look like experimental, like they're being played with and made. So he's not sure what drinking one, the outcome or the effect would be. But another one he recognizes as a poison.
I was about to say I'm gonna grab a random one and drink it, and I'm really glad I chose not to do that now.
Right, like you reached for it, like, oh, here's another health potion. He's like, no,
That's
no,
a poison.
No.
Yeah, like as you're grabbing for it, he's like, hold on. Like,
Oh, you mean
that's assassin's blood.
you mean an anti-healing potion?
Yes. So yeah, the poison he found is assassin's blood. It's a DC 10 saving throw, and it's a 1d12 damage, and they have to drink it.
That would be good for Malwyn. Wait, they have to drink it?
They have to drink it.
That's fucking stupid. That's the dumbest poison I've ever heard of.
It can also be like put on food, stuff like that as well. It can be like sprinkled on food or put into
But not hypothetically speaking, like the tip of an arrow.
Not what?
Not hypothetically speaking on something such as the tip of an arrow.
No, that would not work. That would not be nearly enough.
Well, that is fucking stupid. Anywho, I'm gonna like. How's everybody on health? That's the real question.
Ah.
Because
I'm a little bit gone.
I'm about 45 points below max.
I'm full health.
It must be nice.
I don't have 45 hit points at max.
Yeah, I lost 8 hit points, but that's still, notable for me.
It's basically what I'm trying to.
I'm at 20 out of 41.
Okay. So, one of us should drink the greater healing potion, for sure.
They track it on their paper.
How much
I
health
guess
do you
you.
get from that? Yeah, you're like the only person who could utilize that.
Well, it's 44 plus 4. So
Right.
it's not like a terrible
Now-
amount, but it's
Now,
a good amount.
Do we think that we're going to be put in another dangerous environment, or are you drinking a potion right before we long rest?
We're still in the middle of this guy's tower, and we still have yet to find the power source.
Yeah.
So,
I find it extremely likely we find another opponent to fight.
or trap that
Possibly
does a
not
lot of
that
fucking
crazy.
damage.
I guess I don't know. Why don't you hold on to it?
Dan, what's your health out of?
23
I guess
out of
that's-
68.
Okay.
Never mind. No point holding on to it. We'll never use it if we.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were looking so rough, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
I did
beyond
realize that.
bloody.
I just didn't know. You have less health than the wizard and the wizards in the group, so I would say you should probably take the greater potion.
I'll I'll give you either one or both of the lesser ones if you want.
I give
I have 2 of them
Malin
in
assassin.
my inventory.
Woo! I put it in my bag.
No, on your weapons, Ronan says.
No, you can't put it on your weapons. He already said it's not enough.
Ronan said you can't put that on your weapons.
Oh.
It wouldn't work. It's for drinking or like poisoning
Too late, I'm
food
keeping
with it.
So am I taking that greater healing potion?
It's up to
Yeah,
you,
I guess
but
so.
44 plus 4, right?
Indeed.
Oh, hell yeah! 3 4s and a 3. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So that's math 12, 15, 19 health. Okay, that's
a lot of health.
It's pretty fucking solid, not gonna lie. I'm gonna plus 19. Okay. I'm slightly over bloodied now. That's good. I'm gonna hand a
Okay, what are you
potion
guys
to
doing?
I'm gonna hand one of the potions to Staggit and be like, "Here, you need this."
Alright, and he drinks it. Thank you.
Anybody else? Anyone else need this little potion here?
Simon's spell slots aren't filled in for 2nd or 3rd level.
I know. Which is why... Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, I'm picking a 3rd in 3 seconds right.
Okay.
Alright. As you're doing that, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll hold on to that other
Oop, that's the wrong
lesser
button.
healing potion for now. Okay. I guess, I mean, you said there's stairs that go down to the right?
Yes. And stairs that go up as well. The stairs continue upwards, and there's one that
So
leads
it's like
downwards
a,
as
it's
well.
like a circling, like a spiral, basically, that
Yes,
goes up.
spiral staircase that you've been taking upwards, and then another one that peels downwards.
Which way are we going?
something tells my gut upwards, but that's just a guess.
Yeah, but I also feel like, Monsoon himself is probably upwards.
Don't you think he'd keep the energy source closer to him?
Honestly, no.
Don't think so?
Because we're in a extra dimensional plane, and I don't think at any point in time that he would assume someone to come here. One, find out. Two, even have the balls to come here.
What does the rest of the group think?
But it could go both ways, so I don't know. What are you eating,
But,
cat? Stupid cat. Hello!
That's Zoe.
Alright, so what are you guys doing as a group? Come on.
Let's go up.
Yeah, my gut
Right,
doesn't go
up, let's go!
Alright. As you continue up the stairs, and I drag you all back together, and drag you all again.
Dag nabbit.
Dan Staggett.
Dan Staggett.
You continue up the stairs now, and as you come around the corner to this floor, this one has a large circle, sorry, let me look at the best way to describe this. Inscribed with runes in the middle of it that are carved into this alabaster floor. Arcane casters can just feel the magic aura emanating from this, just pulsating from the middle of this rune in the middle of the floor. As you take a second to look at it, it looks actually you just recently saw this. It looks very familiar to the same kind of root and type of circle that contained the powerful demon from lower in the tower.
Oh goodness.
Wait, guys, I think I know what to do here. Right.
Don't touch it.
So, instead of breaking the circle this time, right? We just need to find the wizards to kill them.
So it's just the circle on the.
It's the circle, and it's emanating a powerful, like, arcane essence from it. Like, it's a very powerful arcane rune, is what you're getting from it.
And there's nothing else in this room?
Nothing else. It's blank. Like, nothing on the walls, nothing sits on the floor, no furniture. It's just this rune carved into the floor.
Do my magic-y people want to take an arcana check?
I would be willing to if the DM allows it.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah. So you're not too familiar with like summoning demons, but you're familiar with runes. Especially after running into one downstairs, you pick up things fast. And you saw one of these downstairs. You see this here. This is a vital component in summoning and containing demons. You can't visibly see one in the middle of it. That doesn't say there isn't one in it that you can't see. But
So we don't know if one's in there or not, basically.
yeah, there may be one, there may not be one. But this is a vital component in summoning and containing it.
Well, I relay that to the group.
Alright, let's back and go downstairs then. I'm not fucking.
Is this
And
the top,
again,
or do the stairs continue
No, the
up?
stairs continue.
Okay. Keep going up or go back down?
No, let's go up if it keeps going up.
Alright.
Up it is. As you continue upwards now, just climbing through the tower. As you come up to this floor now, the walls are see-through. You can see out into the demi-plane now of just a purple, crushing, hazy force that surrounds this extra-dimensional sanctum. You now stand on the fifth floor of the sanctum now, as you're very high in the sky, roughly 80 to 100 feet up in the air, off of what would be the base of the sanctum. As you look around and survey the area, as you come up to this floor, you don't see any creatures, you see nothing out. Nothing, for as far as you can see. As you survey the room now, you see like there's a plush lavender carpet that lines the floor of this room. In one corner of the room is a low table that's set in between two purple couches, and the paper looks like there's a few drawers set into the table as well. There's no other furniture, just these two nice couches, the rug, again, see-through walls that let you see out.
This guy's got, good standard of living. He likes comfy couches, nice reading material.
But ugly colors.
Straight up. Ugly color. Well,
Fucking wizards.
He's an elf.
Ha!
That has nothing to do with it.
Bloody elves.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. It's weird. I say to the party.
And again, the stairs continue.
Unusually peaceful. Does anyone else feel strange how unusually peaceful it is right now?
Let's keep going up.
Obviously strange.
I'm gonna
But
say
what choice
this
do we have?
before anybody just willy-nilly runs through. The last time we saw a wall we could see through, a good man was teleported out there and got crushed.
Daggett cries.
Oh.
Maybe we should take a look around, make sure there isn't another one of those devious devices.
I would like to check for traps.
Yeah, go for it. Make an investigation check.
16.
16. You take a second and you look around, inspect the floor, walls, anything that would be difficult to see. You don't see anything that looks dangerous.
I don't see anything that looks dangerous.
We have 100% reason to believe everything Malvin says.
You can
Yep.
suck my dick.
Not anymore. I roll now a check
100.
because I don't trust Mal.
Oh, you can do one more check if someone wants to try it. You guys get 2.
It's definitely not me.
What is it? Investigate?
Yeah, if you're just
I've
looking
never-
for general traps, it's an investigation check.
Ronan doesn't know Malwyn too well because he's not been with us on adventures, so he's the one that doesn't trust her and will make the check.
Well, Ronan would think, that down there would be maybe something more of an arcane nature, so Ronan's going to make an Arcana check.
Arcana, right. I mean, it'd be the
go.
same modifier, but okay, let's do it.
Well, one of them, you're looking for something magical. If you're looking, it would lower the DC on the proper check.
Yes. And he may or may not be proficient in Arcana versus Investigation. God.
God, okay. 21.
Remember my first
20?
time playing D&D.
He takes a second and slowly surveys the floor, being very cautious, making sure he's not seeing any runes that may be difficult to see carved into it. He's fairly certain there's nothing of arcane trappistry, if that's a word, on the floor.
Right. Well, I'm going.
That's what I said.
All right.
Since I've been assured by 2 fellow party members that are both really good at what they do,
Okay.
that there is no danger.
So, as you now come up the stairs
Shit!
top.
Fuck! 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 Go back! Go back! Right now! Go! Run! Run! Everybody turn around and get the fuck back down the stairs right now!
The stairs. Next time I'm describing before I move token. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. I'm dying right now.
Okay.
Good thing I haven't looked up the spells for that warlock yet.
Dude, this simulacrum is just like, what the fuck?
As you come around the
Simulacrum?
stairs, you see the same figure as this monsoon simulacrums you have seen before. This elven man with beautiful features sits on a finely made bed with, again, purple sheets.
Elvish bitchly.
And a small nightstand that sits at the foot of the bed. A golden forearm in hand, sits on the bed next to him. As you walk up the stairs, he looks at you, grabs the hand, and attaches it to a withered stump. In his right hand, he slowly reaches down to the ground and lifts a large black staff and pulls himself feet first.
Dan, can you repeat those words you said a minute ago?
Turn the fuck around and run back down the stairs!
He stands upwards. As you survey the rest of the room, towards the right portion of the room, you see a pillar that juts out of the ground, you see a pillar that juts out of the ground, and a large purple circle with arcane energy emanating from it, and another pillar that reaches from the ceiling and comes into it that looks like it's drawing power from the demi-plane into it, from the bottom and from the top. The figure.
I don't know where anybody else is.
The figure now looks at you, silent for a moment. He says, "And here you are. Less than impressive. You have won nothing this day. Your victories mean nothing. Those you have killed mean nothing. After I have killed you, you will mean nothing. Roll initiative."
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah. Whatever. Natural fucking 20 again. This is incredible.
Dude, the
Wait.
rolls tonight are really
Gosh.
crazy.
I feel like where's my character? I look like I'm alone.
You got an actual 22?
Hold on. I can't. Where's your token?
He's under
I'm with,
Rackbaran.
Captain Staggett and one of the consorts or whatever.
You're under my token.
Wait, Dan, how
Oh.
You guys are all stacked right now,
We
man.
were stacked. I'm like, where am I?
Dan, you only have +1 initiative.
Okay.
I have
For
+1
reference
dexterity.
here,
Yes.
this is where I don't know how big that's about to come in. That's perfect.
That's what she said.
That,
Or wait, what I
that
said
is
to her.
where the orb that you see
So-
stands.
Joshua, would my character have any idea whatsoever on how to handle that power source? Literally, do you just pick it up?
So it looks like it's like a pillar that's wide at the bottom that gets very, very narrow at the top. And then the same exact thing coming from the top of this room, which again, this whole room is translucent, coming from the top of this room, siphoning power down into it, getting very narrow at the bottom. Looking at it, the entire structure of it looks incredibly fragile.
looks to be, or definitely seems
It
to be?
looks. You wouldn't know much about this.
Okay.
Marble. Now.
Crowbar.
What? No, this doesn't look like a door.
Matt, you still awake?
Matthew?
I don't think so. He hasn't said shit in the past, like, hour.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. Are we looking for initiatives right now?
Yes, let me get 25 to 20.
21. Rackburn has 21 as well.
Malwin has
Malwin
23.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
23?
Me and
Holy
Malwin
shit. You guys
both.
rolled these fucking rolls when you need them.
Malwin and me both rolled nat 20s.
Okay, and who got... So I have a 23 on Malwin, a 21 on Ryak, a 21 on who else?
Adamir.
Adamir.
Okay.
Dagon and Ronan and Kavar remain to be seen.
Okay, let me get 19 to 15.
I'm loving the shit out of my D20
14
right
to
now.
10.
I'm sorry, I got a 16 on Dagon.
What did Ronan get?
7.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Let me call Matthew.
Whoa.
For real.
Matthew's like, oh! There's Monsoon, the real one, I'm asleep.
For real. I'm about to bitch slap him.
Play nice, Rackburn.
What?
Kavar fell asleep apparently.
To be fair, he's been at Fire Academy all day.
Yeah.
What, he's never heard of energy drink?
I guess not.
Those don't work on everybody. They don't work on me at all.
Does he have a sheet loaded?
Of course it just disconnected.
Of course he does not.
Alright, well, I'll do my best with him.
Malwin, me, and Dagon are the only ones that have complete character sheets loaded, for the record.
Well, he got a 7 also. Alright.
Ronan has a character sheet there, but it is incomplete as fuck and not in the same format.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
We really need a Dagon to roll high there.
Who, Dagon has the marble? Or
Yeah.
does?
Dagon does.
I
gave it to
yes,
him
I do.
I didn't think
I
it'd be the
rolled a
best idea.
16 though, so a number of you go before me.
Yeah. I didn't think it'd be best idea for me, the wizard, to throw it.
Okay. First up is Malwin.
She's, reconnecting, I think. Hold
Yeah,
a
she's
moment.
Trying to reconnect, I'm pretty sure, with Discord.
I have been fondling the shit out of my 20-sided cube.
I see it on your stream. I can't see you on the roll 20.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to pickpocket Dagon for the marble.
Oh!
Alright, that is an action.
Wow.
Yeah, that just kind of seems counterproductive.
It is an action to do that. Just so we're tracking.
And it is an action to throw the marble, right?
It is.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna waste that action.
Okay, what are you doing?
There's Josh and Dan. I refreshed, it worked.
Alright, I'm going to, using the people in front of me, I'm gonna kind of crouch down and try to get a
And try to get what?
stealth.
Okay, do your best with it. Make a stealth check. Trying to hide it behind everyone. Kind of just, maybe not be invisible, but blend into this massive group of enemies to Monsoon that have just burst up the stairs. I could buy that. Try to get lost in the
27.
chaos. Okay, yeah, you do a great job blending in.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Come back,
I'm
baby.
used to this.
I love you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to shoot an arrow at.
Okay, go for it.
Just hit. Just hit. Oh fuck! You're not assassination. God damn it. I got really excited for a second. I was like, "That's on
21.
Hell yeah.
21. As you shoot the arrow, again, a very familiar spell. He just throws up shield quickly as the arrow just shatters against it.
You
God,
done
I hate
fucked up.
shield so much. Where's my counter spell?
No, it's
I can't wait till I
it's
get
fine.
counters in.
It's fine. He wasted a reaction. This is amazing.
All right, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Rack, you're up.
I'm going to rage.
All right, you're like pissed, obviously raging hard.
I'm gonna smash this shit out of that orb.
All right, go for it. Move up to it and make an attack roll.
You mean 2 attack rolls?
Yes.
You mean all of my attack rolls?
Fucking 26.
26 hits on the first one.
Yeah.
Let's see. 3. I'm gonna separate the fire damage and necrotic damage.
Okay.
So that's 10 slashing, 3 necrotic, 4 fire. Or I'm sorry. Not radiant, not necrotic. I've been doing this wrong the whole time. 6 radiant damage and 4 fire.
So you pull back your sword once and smash into the side of it. Cracks start to blister from it. Small bursts of arcane energy contained within this orb start to pierce through as Monsoon just looks at you and points a finger.
I'm attacking again.
Okay.
22.
22 hits again. What was that first one? What was the total on that?
Like just total. Do you care about the split numbers or
Total.
So that should have been. Fuck. Hang on. It was 9, 10, 11, 17, 20.
Okay.
Second attack. I'm sorry, 22. I forgot my rage. Oh wait, no.
Okay, 22.
No. I was right. I forgot I had totaled that
20.
all.
Got it.
Yeah, 20. Come on, give me those 6s, baby. Sweet 6s. Okay, that's good. 10, 15, 17, 23. Yeah, 23.
Okay. Now you pull back and swing once again. But this time, as you hit it, it just completely shatters through. A blast of arcane energy comes out. Everyone in the room needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural fucking 20 again! God damn! Woo! So that's a 21.
Adamir rolled a 15.
22.
22. Did anyone roll lower than a 17 or lower?
Adamir rolled a 15.
Okay, Admir.
Everybody?
Everybody in the room. Yep.
Oh, I mean, I'm in the hallway outside the room.
That you would be effective.
Yeah.
I think that's
Ronan
would just
wouldn't
be me.
in
then.
the room. That's...
Here we go. Who's in the? Okay, so this is like a massive explosion. So it would kind of like the force of it would blow back down the stairs. Also, like this is massive. So even if you're on the stairs, you're still affected by this explosion.
Okay.
Dagon got a 16.
Okay. Let me roll for Kavar. Kavar passes. Okay. So those of you who rolled a 17 or lower, as this explosion blasts outwards with a deafening noise, those of you you all attempt to jump to the ground to avoid the explosion. Monsoon simply stands there and throws his hands out as the explosion just ripples around him.
Oh, come on, dude.
No, this is
Yeah,
fine.
wait for the
This
spell
is fine. This is fine.
No, that's just the coolest thing I've
can
ever
roll
heard of. I want to do that.
Captain Staggett is able to jump
Wait,
to the
right,
ground
counter
safely, as well as the constable who is with what?
Counter spell.
That wasn't a spell. That was just like him using shield to avoid the damage.
He still has shield up.
Yeah.
It didn't affect him.
No, wait. What's the explosion?
I
From
destroyed the
Ryan,
power
it's-
source.
Oh, it's the orb.
Yeah, you can't counterspell the orb. It's an explosion.
Oh, I thought he threw a fireball at us when you said he threw his hands up in the air and.
No, like he throws his hands out to like push the like explosion from the orb around him, so it doesn't affect him. He just uses arcane powers to do that.
So what happens for us who rolled a 17 or below?
Okay, that's what I'm getting to. Okay, those of you who rolled lower are blown backwards 5 feet. If you're on the stairs, you tumble down the stairs 5 feet.
Perfect. That's perfectly fine.
You land prone and you suffer 10 force damage.
And for
Does
those that
that count
succeeded,
for those outside the room, like Ronan and Adamir?
Yes. Even if you were on the stairs, you are affected by this explosion.
All right. We both failed. I got a 16 and he got like a 9.
So that's 10 force damage, and you are knocked prone and backwards 5 feet. If you were actually, I guess that wouldn't work. You'd just be at like the landing of the stairs right here as I stack all of you now. Right where I'm pinging, you're kind of just like in a pile on top of each other, like blown backwards. Those who failed. Staggerwood did not fail.
and those who
Kabar
succeeded.
passed. Yeah. Did anyone? Malwyn, did you
I
succeed?
passed.
Okay, so you're right there still. And you two are right there. And the constable who is right there passed as well. Okay. So now, Rack, is there anything else? You've now destroyed this orb. You were able to get out of the explosion after smashing it. You just hit the ground real quick. Anything else?
I'm going to yell to everyone, except I'm basically going to yell, "Everyone except Dagon, fucking run!" And I'm going to take the remainder of my 30 feet of movement to go down the fucking stairs.
Okay.
Dragging anyone who's, like, hesitating down, like tugging at them to come with me.
I'm gonna say, wait, trust me. I'm going to stay with Dagon, and I'm going to ready web.
Okay. It's not your turn yet.
Okay.
So that basically means I'm the constable and Staggett. I'm like just fucking trying to like.
So the
drag
constable's
them
kind of
with
like
me.
harder to reach, but you would have to like use an extra 5 feet of movement to get, like, you see where the constable is. You'd have to like run
Yeah,
over there.
I'll take the extra 5 feet. It's fine.
Okay, so you like run over there and you grab the constable and you grab Staggett and you start to pull him down the stairs. Like, Staggett, you're grabbing both of them. You're pulling them down the stairs, like, as they're just kind of trying to follow you. And as they follow you now, the constable who is following behind looks back and sees Monsoon, who now has lost sight of you, Rack, after destroying his orb. Sees Ronan and sees Malwyn standing at the top of the stairs, and they're the only ones left. He points his finger towards Malwyn now as a black beam of necrotic energy shoots towards Malwyn.
Dexterity save.
Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Oh no.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Please roll well. Please roll well. Please roll well.
Using her real dice. Stand by. She's getting it serious right now.
Oh, it's fucking real.
I call tilt on that bag. Fuck that bag. Fucking dice rolled off that bag. Oh,
Take the
take the 5. What's the 5 plus what?
Plus 5. Oh, no, 6. So 11.
Okay. So
Oh no.
As this beam shoots towards you, the constable is able to see you and just barely shoves you out of the way of this beam. As he now is struck by this, as your last constable is hit by this beam, as he just screams loudly, Malwin, as you're now knocked prone by this, and you look up at him as he's hit by 57 necrotic damage. As his flesh rots.
Oh God!
It turns from a like normal, just pale skin, black, bubbles and festers, and then all of a sudden his jaw becomes unhinged. One of his eyes fall out of his socket as the rest of his flesh just rots away, and then he stands up, and now he's just this ferocious-looking zombie standing over you.
Outstanding.
That's a great spell.
I'm traumatized.
He then uses the rest of his movement and is directly on top of you.
Wait, Adamir didn't go.
Yeah, he rolled the same as Admir, but has higher dexterity.
Ah, okay.
Geez. I need
Wait.
to go.
What happened?
You both rolled a 21 on initiative, but his dexterity is higher.
Oh, I got you.
All right. And when he does this movement forwards, even though he's walking, his speed looks unnaturally fast.
Like from like horror movies when the enemy's walking but still catches up to the people.
Exactly like that. All right. That brings us to Admir.
All right.
Dude, was that fucking finger of death, Josh?
Yeah.
Holy
Oh
fuck!
my god.
It's the real one. I'm telling. He grabbed a black staff. It's
Oh,
the
I'm
real
sorry,
one.
I said that in a traumatized voice.
Because it's a
I'm
7th level spell.
I'm
maybe.
traumatized.
So
That's why I
I'm
told
going
everyone to run.
Wait, where am I, Josh?
You're buried under the pile of people here.
Okay. So I'm going. What does it take to stand up?
You're right here.
Like, get out of them. Well, I mean, I see me, but I'm like, what does it take to stand up and
You
get
can
out
get
of them?
up. You can get up. It uses half your movement.
All right, half my movement. All right. I'm at 14 HP, so
Oh, and this constable is now a zombie, by the way.
Which one?
The one that's constable. I don't have a zombie token. He's a zombie.
I think he's covered.
You can
He's there.
you can put like a little marker on him, like a skull, or
Okay.
or like something. Some notate. Oh, there's a little skull with its brain eaten out at the bottom of the list.
Oh, well, he's just a skull and crossbones.
Okay.
We're good. Let's go.
It's all good. You guys are great. Come on.
All right, so I stand up. I take a potion of healing, and I got 5 health.
Okay, so you stand up. You're like quickly like, oh fuck, down a potion healing as a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh shit. And then and then I'm going to ready the spell web until Dagon and all of our friendlies leave the area, and so I can on the stairway so that anybody who tries to get down will have trouble getting through it.
Okay. Got it.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. So you stand there, and you're just standing right there.
So these are the stairs over here coming down.
Yes.
Yeah, they like spiral down.
And which way did we come from? Oh, spiral down.
Where
Okay.
Rack is standing, that's the way down.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just standing right where I am, I guess.
Okay, at the base of the stairs, right where you can see straight up.
Yes.
Okay, and the orb is destroyed.
Not blocking anybody's way, but
No,
also
like you're
make
able to
sure
stay out of people's way.
but also be able to stop baddies from. Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Dagon.
All right, there's crazy stuff going on right here.
Yeah, it is.
Is that him right there?
Yeah, he like shot the finger of death and then just quickly just like 3 steps and was right on top of the group.
Cool. All right, we were specifically told not to fight him
Correct.
while here. Is it an action to use this orb or a bonus action?
It's an action.
'Cause I'd also like to use Fog Cloud from my instrument.
It's an action to use the orb.
Can I Fog Cloud as a bonus action?
No.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this: the power source is destroyed. That means that at
Yes,
any given
as
moment,
he does this now,
this
and the rest of you
palace
look
could
around you,
collapse.
this is now shaking. The entire place is shaking violently.
So throw it and get out.
Those were literally our
Was that
instructions.
Josh? Okay, I'm gonna throw the thing at him. It's a toss-up between doing that or Fog Cloud and having total cover while we bail. But I'm gonna throw the orb.
Okay, you quickly reach into your pocket, like, oh fuck! And you throw the orb, which does not require an
Just
attack
like that.
roll. Yeah, oh fuck! Throw it, just like that. And it, right before it hits him, it whoop, grows like massive and just completely encapsulates him.
Wait,
And he
what
looks
does it
around-
go?
It goes, whoop!
I thought you were
Goop, goop,
about
goop.
to say it blinks out of existence, and I was about to yell at you, Josh.
No, that would be so dick. That would be the dickest move ever. No.
GG, easy clap.
It completely encapsulates him in an arcane barrier now, as he just looks around for a second and just looks at you, Dagon, and then points a finger again, just at you.
Yeah. You can't cast out of an orb of imprisonment.
You can get the fuck out of there, though.
Please run, or we will leave
I mean,
without
I'm gonna die, but it's not it's not his turn. But he could be using a lair. Is he using a lair action, or do I still have my turn?
It's your turn. That's all he did was just point his finger at you as
Oh.
a reaction to you doing that.
That's
Next,
hilarious.
next.
You're not helping.
Kind of
I
stealing the
leave.
thunder of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to go. That constable is a zombie,
Yeah,
and
So it
it's
will-
on Malwyn.
yeah. It's standing like right over her. He saved her life and is now a zombie standing over.
Well, the only righteous thing to do would be to kill him, but I can't because I haven't made a monk attack with my action. I can't bonus action or flurry of blows.
I just
Tough
tell you to go.
situation.
Just
So
run.
Tough situation, he has 30 feet of movement.
yeah, I just leave. I wanted to try and get Malwyn too, but I can't with just a bonus action. So, which way is the out?
Down, like towards
Down.
Staggett. So that's 5, 10. I'll move your token now.
Oh, as an interaction, I give Malwyn a health potion.
You kind of toss her one. I'll let you do it as a bonus action. That was 5, 10.
She's
We
a
were right
rogue. She can
here.
bonus action
I just
disengage.
place it on the ground next
20,
to her
29.
head.
30
while
feet gets you
Zombie
right
tries to
here.
bite her face.
She can bonus action disengage. It's fine.
30 feet. Oh, and as you start to go down the stairs, the zombie now takes a swipe at you as an attack
Man, fuck that
opportunity.
bitch. It's prone, so it gets disadvantage.
He's not prone. He was like standing up when he transformed
Oh,
into a zombie. But he only rolls a 7 to hit.
Well, 7 doesn't hit.
Yeah, so he just
I also
you kind of like
wanted
feel
to-
some air at your back as the zombie swipes at you. This constable zombie swipes.
Oh, well,
Yeah. I think that's everything you can do. That brings us to Ronan, who is right next to fucking Monsoon.
wow, Ronan
Why?
Okay.
We'll
Why-
put him right
wait,
here.
hang on. Why would he have been up there?
Yeah, let's put him right here. Hold on. We're gonna put him right there where the rest of
Can
the
you
party
give me
would have been.
control so I can see his
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Sorry, needy.
I thought the zombie already used its reaction.
Okay, you have movement now.
All right. he's going to use Misty Step, which I have decided most second level wizards should know. Or
Yep.
fifth level wizards. So he's just gonna Misty Step 30 feet as a bonus action. Boom.
Okay.
On the way out.
Alright.
So that doesn't provoke you. He's not next to Monsoon, but you were like, he's next to.
He's not next to him, so 30 feet. 5, 10. Well, don't you have to see where you're going?
Misty Step, you step into the ethereal plane and travel through the ethereal plane and reappear in the material plane. So as long as he has an understanding of where he's going, which going down the steps
Under the description of it, it says, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Okay, so can see will get him 10 feet.
Huh, what am I thinking of? Plane shift.
Well,
No?
what you can do is move 30 feet.
Phase shift. I'm thinking of phase shift. Alright, I'm sorry. Go.
You can move 30 feet,
Yeah,
dash
run
30 feet.
down.
Okay, 5. I'll move you for that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 get you there. Misty Step isn't really worth using because it would only get you to like.
No,
an
no,
extra-
I'm not gonna waste a second level spell slot because he's down there, I guess. He hasn't used an action, so, and he has counter spell as his third level spell. Yeah, I don't know. He's good. That's fine. He's like an NPC right now. We'll not
He
complicate.
can still dash 30 feet.
I mean, he doesn't want to fucking run out of here by himself with no one on his tail. So he's gonna kind of wait for the group to catch up since he saw the dude trapped in a bubble.
Okay.
Okay. Kavar now
Bitch ass that fell asleep.
uses
Yeah, like what happened?
I guess he fell asleep. He uses Scorching Ray against the zombie, and then he's gonna use his movement to run 30 feet and just catch up where the other two of you are. So he uses all 3 against the zombie. One of them's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Two of them hit. Scorching Ray is D6s, correct?
I think so. But don't quote me on that because, you know, I'm not a caster.
2d6?
2d6. Okay, cool. So one of those is 4d6. All right, so the zombie is completely shredded by the Scorching Ray as 3 beams of fire, like heat energy, release from his hand and just burn 2 individual holes through him. As the zombie just like yells and just disintegrates now onto the floor. He then is like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and just runs down the stairs to where the rest of you are. That brings us to the top of the order, to Malwyn, who is prone in front of Monsoon.
I stand up and book it.
Okay.
Double dash.
I just run straight past you guys. Like, bug it, bug it, bug it.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm assuming you're using all 60 feet?
Well, 90 feet because she can bonus action.
90
dash,
feet?
too.
Okay,
Yeah, I
hold
can
on.
bonus action.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Hold on. 50, I got you. I'll put you where you're going to end up.
Ronan readied the action for an ally to catch up.
Okay, that'll get you right there. Or no, that would get you, sorry. So you actually... Wait, no, you're right there. Like, right about to head down the next stairs. So you're, like, well ahead of everyone.
I almost got fingered to death.
Wow.
Phrasing?
Josh, sorry, as Malvin was doing that, I remembered a good idea was just having Ronan ready the action to dash with them when someone catches up. Can he start running with her once he doesn't feel alone and scared?
What a bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one time. I just want you to remember we're forgetting something yesterday, but I'm gonna let you get away with it, or last time, because you're controlling 2 characters. Otherwise, I would have said fuck you. Alright.
You can still tell me fuck you.
Yeah, well, fuck you, but I'm gonna let you do it because you're controlling 2 people. Alright.
For some reason, Alpha's thick as fuck right now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
right?
fix that.
He's thick, babe.
Okay, and I forgot this on Malwin's turn, but we'll do it right now.
Oh,
as
let's
we
do
get-
it this time because you forgot. But next time.
Well, this is a thing that is happening, not really an action that someone is taking.
Josh, by the way, is
I'm
everyone
just
safely out of that
kidding,
room now?
Josh, jeez.
Huh?
Is everyone out of that room now, or is there still somebody up there?
That's-
Well, where are you? You're right here. Where are you? Okay, you're right here. He's right here, so that's what you see right now. Staggett's to your left. Well, actually, Staggett would have gone now too.
Well, wait, didn't
You get-
Adamir, like, run, though?
No,
I was
Admir
waiting
readied
while
in action.
Daggett's leaving.
What did you say? What did you do?
Web. I'm gonna blow
Web.
my sticky load all over those stairs.
Okay.
Gross.
Daggett readies. He doesn't have anything to do.
I told him to fucking run, if you
Daggett,
remember.
In an emotional rage.
I told him to just
attacks the
fucking
bubble
run.
That Monsoon is locked in.
Staggett looks pissed, looks at Monsoon, looks at Rack, with his sword in his hands. He
Don't
looks
do
at
it,
you,
Staggett.
Admir, and says, "Just get the hell out of here," and heads down the stairs.
I'm fine, go!
Run! And then he heads down the stairs.
Wait, he heads down it?
Yeah, down the stairs. Run. He's telling you to run, and now he's running.
Okay. So
And now before and Rack's still right there, but he'd be clear of this because he's kind of down the stairs.
yes.
Okay, so you're using web.
Yes, sir.
You conjure a matchstick of sticky webbing at a point of your choice.
And to be fair, he did say that he readied it for as soon as it was clear.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Okay. Yeah. So you aim right at this orb and what comes out of your hands is like a giant ball of just spider web, and then it is what it looks like, and then it smashes into the orb, and when it hits the orb, it just explodes outwards with web hitting the ceiling and the walls behind him, just everywhere, just strewn everywhere. All right. Yeah.
And then I'm
Does that mean
running
it's my
'cause-
turn now?
Well, that was your readied action. You can't run because
it's not
Well,
turn now?
no, he
Yeah.
he readied his action,
No,
and
you-
I go after Malwin. So as soon as
Yes,
it was
so-
clear, he shot his...
yes, exactly.
Okay. I
Yeah.
forgot about right.
But you can't move from where you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. That brings us to Rack.
or dash. I'm fucking all 80 feet.
That's
fucking
80 feet.
running
Okay.
towards the exit.
All right. 5, 5.
And as I'm fucking booking it, I tell Adamir, "Get the hell out of here!"
Okay, hold on.
I've got expeditious retreat. Don't worry.
Why is everybody yelling at Adamir? Jesus Christ.
Because
Okay, that gets you right there, Rack.
Because I'm staying behind next to the most dangerous
Because the
person
fucking
on
the
fucking-
squishy is fucking staying with Masoon.
Okay. Now, Rack, you look up at Monsoon.
Me? How do I look
Or
at
not,
it?
not Rack, sorry. Admir, as you've strewn this web everywhere, Monsoon takes a second. He closes his eyes and focuses,
Fail!
and then he
Wait,
did not fail.
He's
He's in the orb, but he just rolled a natural 19. So focuses in and then throws his hands outwards as this massive burst of arcane energy blows the orb out, sends the webs that were attached to this orb now strewn outwards as well. His feet touch the ground in front of you, Admir. He now uses his movement quickly. He passes by you, Admir. You get an attack opportunity if you want it.
Yeah. Wait.
Cloak him with that staff.
I was gonna say, how does like a spell work when that's that close to you?
Unless you have
Yeah.
or mage warcaster,
Okay,
you
that's what
can't
I-
use it as a reaction.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
can't.
thought. I mean, I don't think I realistically would have had any weapon available to hit him with.
No, you can still like use your staff or whatever you would have on you.
Okay, well.
But
I do
if
have
you
st-
remember, we were explicitly told not to fight him. And he is just walking the fuck past you.
if he's going past me, I'm gonna let him pass me.
Okay, so as he walks past you, so he starts to he starts past you, and just grills you, and says, "I'll deal with you when you get to the bottom," and then just keeps going by the stairs. So,
Oh boy. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Admir.
Yeah, probably.
You better run like a motherfucker.
Well, the problem is now when I expeditious retreat, I have to pass him. I think
60, and he ends up at the top of these stairs
No
here.
teleportation spells?
I have Misty Step.
Well, there you go.
Do
All right. Okay, fucking, I forgot to do this. Okay, so yes, fuck, I forgot to do this because you guys were fucking distracting me. So as this whole place now is coming apart, the place is shaking. Arcane energy, the force of this place now no longer being sustained. The demiplane is pushing this building, literally crushing it. Massive chunks of alabaster and concrete are falling from the ceilings. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw to jump out of the way of these large pieces that are falling from the roof.
I'd like to point out that I have a thing called
Danger sense.
Danger Sense, so I have advantage on
Yes, it
dexterity
would
saving
apply.
throws.
22.
So 18 or 7. So I'll take the 18.
Okay.
Oh god.
You got this, Dagon.
Dagon got a 12.
12. Okay, let me roll for Kavar.
Don't you have healing
Ronan got a
potions?
6.
Let me roll for... Okay, Kavar, let me roll for Kavar. Let me roll for Staggit. Okay, Kavar and Staggit both pass. Everyone who rolled a 14 or lower, you are hit by these large pieces of alabaster and concrete. They knock you prone, and you suffer 3 points. I rolled low. 3 points of bludgeoning damage as they smash into you, but you're knocked prone. Now that brings us. Zombie's dead. Admir, it is your turn now.
Okay, I am casting Expeditious Retreat, and
Okay.
So how would this?
Is that a bonus action?
Yes, or is it a reaction? It's one of the two.
No.
Let me see.
It's a
Well,
bonus
it wouldn't
action.
be a reaction.
Yeah, no. So it's a bonus action, 100%.
So you could cast Expeditious Retreat, and then you could cast Misty Step as an action.
Okay. So, Josh, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat. I'm going to dash, and then as my action, I'm going to Misty Step whenever I get close to. If I have to pass Monsoon, I'm going to Misty Step at that point so that I don't have.
I
to
get
worry
what you're
about
saying.
that.
I understand completely.
Clever.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
So you start to head down the stairs. As your bonus actions, like blitzing speed. 5, 10, 30. You like pass by Daggett quickly, just right by him, like bye. And then, as you start to come around the corner, and you look around, right in front of where Monsoon would be. So now you just see him right here as you come around the corner, because as he's standing, you lift your hand to cast Misty Step, and he looks at you and just grins and snaps his fingers as your Misty Step is counterspelled.
Wow. He's an idiot.
All right. Anything else?
Again, he Misty stepped in.
He
Went to
counterspelled.
Misty Step, and Monsoon counterspelled it.
I counterspell his counterspell.
Is that a thing? Because I totally have Counterspell.
Yes,
Hold
that's
on.
the thing.
It also kind of
Actually, I'm
depends
gonna
on
say
what
mine.
level it was cast at, so...
It's
I'm
not
gonna
my
say mine.
turn, as in Ronin, so I can use my reaction as a reaction to his reaction.
You can do that.
What?
Can do
Okay.
that.
Okay, well, sure, he casted at 5th level, make a roll.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll
Did
take
he
it.
actually cast it at 5th level? Like,
Yes.
I mean, he's like,
You
what?
thought you were gonna 5th level Misty Step for some reason.
I know, right?
Well, you literally just destroyed his whole operation. Everything, killed all of his highest lieutenants.
Yeah, everything would be expanded.
All of fucking everything that he's put all of this work into. You think he wants any of you to escape?
And wasted a turn waiting to shoot web.
It's a 19. I
Yeah.
counterspell his.
Okay,
Oh!
so you're able to fucking
Oh,
Misty
he said
Step
you ain't got no
to
nipples!
here. Get you right there. Misty Step, get you right around him.
Rogan's gonna strut on by with. a
That's
middle
all your
finger 'cause
movement.
The motherfucker doesn't have any more reaction.
Alright.
Fuck. Adamir's so fucked because it's his turn next. Like, it's gonna be
No,
fucking
Monsoon
Monsoon's turn!
Monsoon went to breakout. Admir went. Now it's. I missed him. It's Staggett's turn before Dagon goes. I had missed him last time around. Staggett now comes up.
No, I mean, it's Monsoon's turn before Adamir goes again.
Yeah.
Yes,
So he's
it
just
is.
gonna walk right past him again.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways,
Uh,
This is
Staggett
not funny,
comes now.
man.
it's hysterical because you wasted a turn to cast web on an 18th level spellcaster.
I mean, yeah, but it's also a dexterity and something else.
Dispel magic.
Staggett just.
Adamir's already lost a sister, man.
So Staggett goes, and as Staggett goes to, like, he's deciding what to do against Monsoon, and, like, how is he gonna get by him? Monsoon had used that counter spell, and Staggett, knowing that he's using that, runs by him since Monsoon doesn't have a reaction and can't attack him, and gets to right there, right just ahead of you, Admir.
Sorry, who is there?
Can Saga try and fucking hurt him? Just for my own pleasure.
No, Staggett's running also.
Oh.
Okay. That brings us to you, Dagon.
Alright. Momentarily forgetting where we are as I ponder how good of a tavern story this is gonna be in 5.
If we make it that far.
I am going to strum my magic sitar and cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
As a reaction, as a readied action to all of my companions passing me.
Okay,
So I'm
hold
gonna
on.
move 30 feet and then.
Okay, gotcha. So, explain to me what you're doing.
So I'm gonna move 30 feet. Everybody's been dashing and all of this shit, and I made it down with a move and a dash. So I'm just gonna move 30 feet and then ready the action to cast Fog Cloud for when all of my companions either catch up to me or pass me.
Oh shit, I totally fucked up your movement here. How did we fuck this up? Okay, so you were right here. I fucked up your movement. Where are you?
Oh. No, I mean I ran. I threw the thing and then
Yeah,
ran
you
30
moved 30 feet, and then Monsoon like dashed the. Oh, I see what I fucking
Oh, he
did.
passed me then. So
No, he's
yeah,
not
I'm gonna
past
run.
you. He's not past you. I fucked that up. He's behind you still. I fucked this up. I put you two on the wrong stairs. Is what
Wait,
I
so
did.
Dagon
Oh,
is
okay.
in front of Monsoon.
So, is there anybody still behind
Yes,
me then?
Dagon is in front of Monsoon. No, yes, Admir is behind you. Kavar, who I never. Where does Kavar go in this order? I keep forgetting I control him.
He's like last,
Kavar.
I think.
Yeah, would have gone. Oh well, Kavar. Well, no, Kavar ran for it. It's his turn now. Would have been before we've done any of this. So he's like down on the stairs, and now we're all good. And now you're.
So Monsoon is in last place, or who's in last place?
Monsoon's at the very back.
Okay. And he's like, what, 10 feet behind me?
He is 10 feet directly behind you.
Okay.
He's at the very back of the line of people fucking hauling ass, is what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yep.
he's number 3 in initiative, so.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm number
And he
4.
goes before Adamir.
Mhm.
I mean, that's metagaming. Forget that answer or question. I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
And Cat, what's the range of Fog Cloud?
20 feet.
Wait, by the way,
Not
Josh,
the radius, the range. The range is 120 feet.
Okay.
Josh, it's dexterity that decides who goes first?
Yeah, also remember you are not prone, so you only have 15 feet of movement.
Who, me?
No, Dagon.
Oh, I was like, why am I?
Oh, Dagon.
Well, Ronan too.
Ronan as well, yes.
Right, he hasn't gone.
Please keep
yet.
track of that, guys.
Fuck, man. Fog Cloud's literally all I've got left. I'm a fucking Fog Cloud. I'm gonna move 15 feet since I was prone. I'm gonna get up, move 15 feet, and Fog Cloud.
Okay, so you move
behind
15.
on Monsoon
You're up.
as the
Yeah,
center.
man. Take care.
So
Yes, sir.
20-foot radius in all directions of him.
Okay, so you're gonna move down 20 feet. Do you have to have line of sight on where you're shooting? Because if you move 20 feet downwards, you would not be able to see him because you'd be directly under the stairs underneath him. You'd have to like use it and then move.
I do that, then I use it and move. Can I put it? Man, I don't want to fucking make Adamir die because of this.
You create a 20-foot sphere centered on the point within range. The sphere spreads around the corners, heavily obscured.
Ah, it says the point within range, not a point you can see.
No, you create a 20-foot sphere around a point. Yeah, within range. So yeah, I guess that would work then. You could. I mean, it's tit for tat. I mean, it doesn't change much here on the dynamic. You could move and use it or use and move it, but either way, shooting it at the same point.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, and Monsoon was here to make that work with Admir.
I am going to move and ready the action for. No, it's better off. I'm a center Monsoon as the point of the fog cloud. Because
Okay.
with heavily obscured, he can't try and kill Adamir at least. It'll give Adamir a chance to escape, though blinded for 20 feet.
Okay.
What's the range on the
It's
fog?
a 20-foot radius, so if you move
Okay, so 10
15
feet.
feet forward, you'll be
Yeah.
out of the radius of fog cloud.
Yeah,
And
so
you
what's heavily obscured actually
movement
do?
with expeditious retreat.
A heavily obscured area blocks vision entirely.
You're basically blind.
So they're just blinded.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't target anything outside of 5 feet from your reach.
Okay, got it.
So, I mean, I guess we can answer this when it gets to my turn.
All right. Now, so you move and that large
Yep.
fog of cloud like shoots up around Monsoon. Admir, you're also engulfed in this cloud as it originally forms. You know Monsoon's right behind you as you're running down these stairs. It's just covered in a dense, thick fog where you can barely see your hand in front of your face as you do your best not to fall as you run down these stairs. All right, that brings us to Ronan.
Ronan is going to drink that potion of healing,
Okay.
Which is a bonus
get
action.
6 hit points.
He drank the potion of healing, and then what?
He got 6 hit points back from drinking the potion of healing as a bonus action, and then he used his movement and action to.
What?
Dash.
Okay.
He dashed.
Got you. Movement and action, so that's 60 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. 60 gets you right there. Or 60, sorry, we get you right here. Boop. Okay, heading down the stairs, doing your best to get the fuck out of here as quick as possible. It's a long way down. You went up a shit ton of flights of stairs. As you guys are just running down the stairs trying to escape this horrifying arch wizard as the place just collapses around you. that brings us to Kavar, who now is literally just doing the same fucking thing. So he started the same place. He'll end the same place. Now, as everyone is trying to run down the stairs, it looks like the force as it's pushing down is also pushing inward. As now chunks of alabaster are flying in as the place falls, and massive bursts of force energy blow out from the walls. As everyone needs to now make athletics or acrobatics. Athletics maybe to push some of this alabaster out of the way. Acrobatics to kind of tumble out of the way. Checks to do their best here to get out of the way.
22 athletics.
Oh yes, dude! Finally, we both succeeded.
Hell yeah.
I finally didn't. Oh.
Yeah, Dagon got a 19 and Ronan got an 18.
Okay, let me roll for Staggered and Kavar. Okay. They both passed.
23.
Kavar barely passed it. Okay, anyone who rolled a fucking 16 or lower, as this is getting, as the place is collapsing, there's more pushing inwards, and these checks and these dodges are harder to succeed on as you try to make your way out every round. All right. If you rolled a 16 or lower, you suffer. Or lower than a 16, correction. All right, that rolled off the table. Let's try again. 7 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. I think so. The only failure was you, Admir?
I mean, I did fail, yes. I don't know if I'm the only one.
Yeah, you suffered 7 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the chunks of walls catches. You can't see it in this fog.
Yeah.
As it just catches you blindsided completely and knocks you over as you kind of just like feel like some blood running out the side of your face where you just got hit by this massive piece of wall.
Dude, it's not looking good for Adamir, guys. Say your
Oh, boy.
prayers.
May the may the D20s be ever in your favor.
All right. That brings us to Malwyn, correct.
I'm gonna dash the fuck out of this.
You mean double dash?
How much movement do you
Dash
get?
the fuck out of it. I get a dash and a bonus action dash.
So is that 90 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, it's hard to keep track of everyone. As you're coming around the bottom now, you're recognizing this room almost to the base, almost to that entertaining area. One more floor to go down, Malwyn.
Sweet.
All right.
That means I'm right behind her.
Rack, you're up.
I'm dashing the shit out of this as well. 80 feet. Hauling ass.
Run like the black bitch in a horror movie.
Oh god.
They always last a while.
Wait,
Black
he,
women are the
he said
fucking
we can run, but we can't hide. Why don't we try hiding? It's not like if we could, he would tell us that. Oh, gee, Morty. That's actually a really good idea.
Dude, I fucking love you, dude.
So yeah, I'm double dashing 80 feet, getting the fuck out.
Okay.
Or not double dash, single dash. Unless I can rage dash.
Lol. You can.
All right.
You could rage and dash. It's a bonus action.
I'm already raging.
So how many feet is it total?
80.
80.5 for the rage.
Hold on, I just have to place you off the map to move you correctly.
Mm-hmm.
$80 right there. As you're coming around the last set of stairs.
Oh yeah.
Rack. You now see back
Oh,
down
yeah.
into the main entertaining area. You know that next door up to your right is the hallway and the teleportation circle just a few feet from there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh mama.
Monsoon now
Oh mama.
In a dense fog cloud.
steps up, starts to move down the stairs, but sees an elf wizard laying on the ground at his feet as he starts to move down. He looks at you, places his hand towards the ground. Admir, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Dexterity
Womp womp.
disadvantage.
Oh god.
Splat.
Fail.
Okay, hold on.
I
What
don't
is
want
it?
the
It's
description.
4d8s?
I don't
Dude,
want
that
the
started off
description.
strong. I'm building my paladin character now, guys.
I think it's 4d8s.
Which reminds me, Eddie, I need you to help me select spells for my Celestial Warlock.
What did you roll?
A 5.
Okay, hold on.
It's only 20 below his DC.
Oh god, a 5.
It was with disadvantage, and I rolled bad both times.
To be fair, his DC is probably like 25. So-
Well, it was lowered thanks to the orb, but this is still a fail.
Son of a bitch.
The orb required a lot of energy for him to break
Does
out
he
of.
have half cover because of the, or 3/4 cover because of the fog cloud?
Well, he's...
What was your higher of the two rolls? I won't give you disadvantage.
It was an 11.
Okay, still fail.
Womp womp.
I heard you
tried,
made it, I
dude.
accepted it. Okay.
It's been,
Hold on, I'm just gonna use.
it's been a pleasure and an honor.
Yeah, dude.
I look
You've
forward
been
to your
with us since the
paladin.
beginning. We'll bury you next to your sister.
Dude, she's not dead. Okay.
First off, no we're not, because he's getting smushed by the demiplane.
We'll make a memorial for both of them in the same place. Okay?
And we'll make sure to invite Balin to the unveiling of your guys' both memorial.
Okay.
Balin is dead.
As he
Guys,
stands
he's
over you,
broken.
you don't see much. You see a hand, and then you see bright blue electric light released from his hand.
Oh god.
You suffer
Can I
35 points.
Can I
You can
counterspell?
try. You
I
can
want
try. He cast it at 8th level.
Alright,
What?
which means I have to roll.
He was out of 7th level spells.
Alright, I gotta roll. Alright, I can do that. I can do
First
that.
world problems.
Oh no, I fail.
Okay, yeah, you suffer 35 points of lightning damage.
I'm
As
You also lose the counterspell spell slot, sadly.
yes, and that spell slot is
Well, it
extended
doesn't
as
matter.
well.
I'm knocked the fuck out.
Well, even if you made it, you would have taken half damage. Would 17 or 18 points have still knocked you out?
Yep.
Alright, well, it didn't matter then.
Okay. Well, okay, so you suffer 35 points of lightning damage as this like large lightning chunk blast has just blown a chunk of just flesh straight out of your side and just blown it out as your last few vision, as the last bits of vision you have is just searing pain led to blackness. And
Dude,
then
it was the sound effect that made that gruesome.
Right? The beginning of the
The-
song?
20.
That just made me think of like a boiled abscess that exploded.
Okay. And then he quickly moves, step, right past you, Dagon. Doesn't make you can get
What
an
the
attack
fuck?
opportunity if you want one.
I mean, I probably wouldn't.
Wow.
It was an action and then movement. Or he'd be yeah, no, he's right where he should be. Just kidding. He's like literally 5 feet ahead of you.
How
so,
much
like,
fucking movement does he
he's
have?
right there. He was right here.
Yeah, I'm going to
Ah,
attack
fuck.
it.
Yeah, no, he would be right in front of you. Like he's like right there.
Oh no.
No, he didn't get like extra movement or anything. He has more
I
movement
forgot
than you guys
that-
have.
That's an
I've got it.
unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits. He hasn't used his reaction.
Shield.
Yeah, he's just gonna shield. So as you go to whack him, he just quickly throws his hand up as you just smash into an arcane barrier, and he looks back at you and just points his finger and goes, "Not smart," and keeps heading down the stairs.
Can he reaction on his turn?
Yeah, of course he can reaction on his turn.
A reaction is a reaction.
If you can counterspell a counterspell, he can definitely reaction and attack.
It wasn't Ronan's turn. He can you only reaction on someone else's.
I know.
I'm checking that up right now. I'm looking at it right now.
All right, let's see.
Reaction.
I mean, if we're just gonna talk about rules, it's not like you're gonna kill him with a whack here.
A reaction is an instant response to a trigger of some kind, which can occur on your turn or on someone else's turn.
Okay, there we go. Yes, he uses.
All right, never mind. I yield.
And he's like,
and
well,
he does not have another one until his next turn, though.
Right.
Okay, so he's right here. So as you got him, you're gonna have to pass by him, but his reaction is burned. Okay.
Is my character accurate on the map? Because I'm like down the fuck here by myself.
You're like right here. Okay, so it's hard to like explain. So you like come down, like I'll move you one at a time, like one space at a time so you can understand. Like you're coming down these stairs, there, then there, and then when you moved back here, you'd be on like another set of stairs.
Oh, I see. It's a spiral staircase.
Yes.
Got it.
Where have you been this whole time?
I have not understood the map the whole time.
I've literally stated spiral staircase like 5
so,
times.
So like, as you're, how much?
Anyway, we're still here. Yeah, instant regret. When he tells me bad move, and is he done? That's his.
Hey, he's done. It's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn.
Well, doesn't Adamir? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But shouldn't Adamir make a death saving throw?
Oh, absolutely, he should. Sorry.
Am I doing that?
Yes, you are.
Okay. That's just a 1d. It's a 1d20.
Just you roll d20, and you have to roll 10 or higher.
Yes.
Alright. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so you succeed.
2 more, and you're stabilized.
Josh.
Yeah.
I know that I've expended all of my spell slots.
Okay.
Did I use my instrument's cure wounds, or did I still have that at the end of the last session?
I think you saved that, honestly. I don't think you used that.
Okay.
I honestly, genuinely don't think you did.
I can't recall you using it.
I dispel the fog cloud, move to Adamir, and heal him.
Okay, so you move
for 5 hit points.
Okay, Admir, you're back up.
Okay, and I want to try and get him to his feet. Can I do that with an interaction or the rest of my movement or something?
Yeah, you could. I'll let you bonus action get him to his feet. You're not going to have any movement. You'll be right here next to him. You're both behind Monsoon.
I'm assuming since I was incapacitated, I no longer have Expeditious Retreat.
Yeah, that's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to concentrate on it.
Yeah, I know.
You're back alive. Barely like your flesh. You still have a large piece of flesh and like stomach missing from your side. But you're in immense pain, but you're alive and eyes open, looking straight at Dagon like, how is this possible right now?
Mm-hmm. Do I have anything left, or is it not my turn?
It's not your turn.
I'm putting away the sitar and helping him to his feet, and like, we need to get the crap out of here.
All right.
Get out too.
That brings us.
Jesus Christ.
This is intense.
Dagon's dead too now. This is great.
This brings us to Ronan.
I couldn't abandon someone I've been through all of this with.
Right
Did
there.
you even know that he was back there?
He heard
when he walked out of the fog cloud, I dispelled the fog cloud, and I only saw like Adam.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you were that close. Okay, and there's a rumbling, crumbling, fucking giant
He dispelled
building.
the thing. He saw his body. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
All right, Ronan's up.
I also forgot that he was like right next to him still, pretty much.
Yeah, he's like right there. Give me 2 seconds. My buddy just left, so I just want to lock it.
Yeah.
Because Ark like sleeping.
Oh boy. This is something.
For real, dude.
This is quite the
All right, Ronan, what are you doing?
good talk. I would assume
Ronan?
he's gonna dash.
Yeah.
That's my
I'm
assumption.
gonna move him 60 feet unless something changes.
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. 60. As he's coming around on the second to last floor, doing his best to get the fuck out of here. Kavar does the same exact thing, uses the same amount of movement, get down the stairs, brings us to the top of the order. Who are we missing?
Malwyn is next. I believe.
Ronan.
It's me.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we do that, yes, Ronan, unless he had, I was asking, but you weren't answering. I moved him 60 feet.
I'm
Did you
sorry.
want to do anything else? He could do something different.
I
It's
just want
fine.
to look at his spells that he did have prepared.
Yeah, go for it.
Which
Do that real quick. I just want to.
There, as I recall, they are quite heavily utility based. Which would be Blade Ward, Frostbite, Prestidigitation, Toll the Dead, Chromatic Orb, Detect Magic,
looking
Ice
at
Knife,
all that
Mage
too.
Armor, Ray of Sickness, Shield. That's all he has on his sheet. So I don't see anything that would be particularly helpful in this situation, honestly.
No, not on there, but like we said, he doesn't have. Oh, that would be a cool spell. He would probably take it too. Enlarge
Enlarge what?
reduce.
Oh yeah, make somebody bigger
Is
or smaller.
Monsoon near where he was
All right, I'm
before
back.
he moved 60?
What's he doing?
So, assuming he didn't move, was Monsoon near him?
Monsoon is pretty fucking far from him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, everybody else
Monsoon
is like
is-
just fucking.
Monsoon is literally has a story in between him and Monsoon right now. But he wouldn't know that. He doesn't know how far behind Monsoon
he
is.
wouldn't.
He has no idea.
Or is there anything ahead of him that might be blocking the way at all from the exit? Like we're looking ahead now instead of behind.
Not that he can see, but you know, there's like chunks of the building blowing in. The place is falling down around him, but there's no immediate like blocking hazards.
All right. He's just gonna move right now.
Okay. How far?
Readying a shatter in case something is either going to hit him or block the way of substantial size.
Okay. Okay, he makes it right there. Kavar and Ready Shatter. Kavar uses all of his movement and makes it right here. And that's the end of the round. And now, as this is happening, large portions of the stairs now are collapsing underneath everyone's feet. The floor from the entire extra-dimensional sanctum is collapsing underneath. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
19 or a.
As
yeah,
literally chunks are falling out of the floor, and you have to do your best to possibly not fall through a hole into the demiplane.
Fucking shit.
Okay, let's roll for.
Oh,
Kavar.
thank
I put like a
And
bunch of
let's go
dashes
for
to
it.
separate, and so you can just everybody can just type in their values there.
Okay. I'll just ask. Did anyone roll a 17 or lower? Or lower? Sorry, 17 or lower.
I rolled a 9.
9. Anyone else?
Dragon rolled a 17. Was it 17 or lower
Okay.
than a
17 is passing.
Oh.
17. Sorry, I mispronounced. 17 is passing. You needed a 17. 16 was passing last time. 17 is passing this time.
God,
Alright.
it's getting harder.
Yes. And well, the place is literally giving away underneath, so it's getting harder. Those of you who failed, so that is Malwin and Staggett. The floor
No.
is giving way underneath. Quickly, as you start to fall through the floor, make an athletics check to try to grab on to what's remaining of the floor that's fallen underneath you, so you don't fall away into the demiplane.
Oh jeez.
Said athletics.
Yes.
Acrobatics or athletics, it's fine, either one.
Athletics or acrobatics.
22.
22.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Same.
Come on,
Okay.
Staggett.
And Staggett rolled an 18.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
So, yeah. So both of you now, as you slip, and you're about to fall into the demiplane, into nothingness, you catch yourself and grab on. On your next turn, it'll take half your movement, but you'll be able to pull yourself up out of the hole you're
That's
in.
cool.
All right. Malwin, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna pull myself up and run.
Okay. How much movement do you have?
I have 90 minus 15.
Okay. Gotcha.
75.
You're so good at maths.
Gotcha.
Shh. Quiet down, Dan.
Oh boy.
You now find yourself in the hallway. You've made it down the stairs, past Rec, through the main gathering area, the entertaining area, down the main hallway. Briefly, just you do your best not to look to the left, to look at the crushed body of the constable who had been teleported outside, as you were just barely making your way past that open doorway in the frigid room. All right, Rack, you're up.
Dash.
And how much is it? 80 feet?
Yeah. Actually, hang on. 1, 2. Whoa. What are you
For
doing?
it. So no, I was using yours,
Okay.
but you can move it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? Yeah, that's 40 feet each. Or, yeah, so
Yeah.
16. It would be 8 squares per set of movement, so 16 squares total.
Okay,
So that
that's
puts
fine.
me right there. I'm
Yeah,
right
right
there.
at the doorway, looking into the translucent room that you had entered in. As literally, as you look in there, the glass is just cracking, giving away under the pressure of the demi-plane. As you now look
I'm
at the
actually-
teleportation circle, the only way out.
I'm gonna stay right here,
Okay.
and I'm going to wait for everyone to go, before I dip, unless I see, and I will worry about that when it gets to my turn.
Okay.
Again.
All right.
I'm
That
okay.
brings us.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. Okay. Monsoon is gone. That brings us to Admir.
So am I at like 1 health?
5.
5?
Yes, you were
You have
healed for
5
5 health.
Cool. I'm going to take a potion of healing as in thingamajigger. Let's see. Okay, I took a potion of healing, and I'm going to dash as my action.
Okay, how many feet is that? 60?
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 30. Okay.
Am I behind Monsoon still?
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, as you come around the corner, Monsoon is waiting for the first person to come down the stairs.
Fun.
As he waits for you, let's see how this works. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Thankfully, really good. What's my Constitution? 21.
21. All right. He releases a beam of grayish black energy towards you. It strikes you. Hold on. And your flesh starts to turn into stone, and you're able to shrug off the effect as you're not affected by it. All right. That brings us to Dagon.
So, Admir ran past.
And Admir literally got to right next to him, and when he got down the stairs, or actually, sorry, Admir would be right here. So he ran right past him. He's 5 feet ahead of him. And when he got right past him, like when he first came around the corner, Monsoon had readied a spell for the first person he saw to come down the stairs. He saw him, but saved on the saving throw. And then, so he was able to use the rest of his movement to move 5 feet ahead of him.
Dude, I'm playing fucking hop, sketch, bunny game with him, dude.
So it wasn't a reaction, it was just an action.
A readied action is a reaction.
No. Because a reaction is a reaction. A readied action should just be the action from that turn.
It converts your action for your turn into a reaction that you can use on someone else's turn. But anyway, I am going to try and grapple him to the ground for my comrades to escape.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so you come around the stairs, running fast as you can, on a mission. You know what you're trying to do. You think you know what you've got to do. As you come around the bottom of the stairs, you see him, and you dive towards him, trying to grapple him to the ground. Make an athletics or acrobatics checks contested by his.
For the record, Josh. To do so, you can take the ready action on your turn, which lets you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. Well, guys, I know what I must do. Hopefully the die agree with me here. Oh, fuck. I got a 23.
Nice.
Alright, let me see what he got. And oh wow, he won. He got a 20. Yeah, so you tackle him to the ground. It's just like, oof! And as you're trying to hold him down, as he just looks, off of me, you imbecile! As you are now doing your best to hold down an archwizard.
touch him appropriately.
I
Make him uncomfortable.
tell him with the most stoic of faces that my death means nothing and your death will save millions. We'll
Alright.
die together.
You will die. And then, okay. That brings us to Ronan.
Ronan gets the fuck out of here, man. He's like right at the exit, isn't he?
Yeah, how many feet?
What?
He's round about with me.
He's not near
60?
the exit.
I'm Alan.
He's not like right on top of the exit now. Is he using all 60?
He would catch up to Rakbaran, and Rakbaran is ushering people in
Yes.
to like leave.
Oh.
Hmm.
Then yeah, he's gonna go like Rakbaran says.
Okay. He won't get up to Rakbaran, but
Oh, okay. Well, he's doing that.
he's right behind Malwyn now. Like heading down that main hallway with the 2 doors. Rakbaran was a considerable distance ahead of him. Alright. That brings us to Gavar, who is just dashing the fuck out of
What
here.
about Staggit?
Oh, Staggit is running too.
Did he make his athletics check?
Yes, and he uses half of his movement, so he doesn't get to dash as far. He now finds himself looking at you, Dagon, holding down Monsoon. As he grabs Monsoon's shoulder and says, "I will hold him!"
I mean, he has advantage to grapple an incapacitated target, which has disadvantage against the grapple, so... Stagger would have advantage to grapple the grappled Monsoon.
Yeah, Staggit grabs onto him with advantage here, trying to grab all, saying, "I've got him." Okay, so he rolls that. And yeah, he wins on the grapple, so now it's double grappled. He's got him though, Dagon.
Alright.
Alright.
Bigger frame, he's wearing armor. I would let him get his grip in.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the round.
Did Kavar go?
Yes, Kavar dashed the fuck out of here. He's literally right on. Oh no, he would be farther, so he's right here. Boop. Right there, right towards the end of the hallway. All right, and now we're back towards the top of the round. As just the entire place is collapsing now. Think of like running through a field of explosions with shrapnel shooting through just literally every direction, every side, as this place maybe only has seconds left until it is going to give away. It can't hold itself together any longer, as everyone now has to make a dexterity saving throw to dodge any of the damage from them.
Oh, thank God for advantage.
Does Ronan's prepared shatter for debris?
I'll give Ronan, and because he's right on top of Malwyn both advantage.
Okay.
I think I made it right on the money.
Okay, 18 is passing.
Oh,
I
fuck yeah,
literally
we
hit
both made it. 21 and 23.
Nice. Everyone
Josh.
fucking saved.
I made a
Josh,
19.
I
What?
missed what we're saving from. What was it again?
Like shrapnel, like the building is giving away
Okay.
from pressure. Little pieces of alabaster and force energy and concrete are just blowing in, like chunks are just flying through, like in front of your face, just at lightning, like blazing speed, just blowing past you as the building is just literally just getting crushed on top of itself inwards.
Gotcha.
All right. That brings us to Malwyn.
I run.
I run. How many feet? Or you can move your
9
token
feet.
appropriately. Since you're not traversing stairs anymore, you can just move your token.
I think it's pretty safe to assume that unless anybody says otherwise, they're just hauling asshole.
Yeah, so you would get to like right here, right next to Rack. You could go into the main, teleportation room or move in or wait out with Rack. It's up to you.
Oh, she's got 90 feet.
Yeah, I've got 90 feet.
Yeah, so she finds her, like, she's moved that far and she finds herself next to you. She has some more movement if she wants to get into the teleportation room. She can, is what I was saying. Or she could,
yeah.
like, wait with you.
Nah, bro.
Okay. So you can move into the teleportation room if you wanted to. Where the circle is. So now you're just waiting there.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Rack.
Okay. I'm going to... Okay. Trying to think of how to phrase this. Basically, I want to wait until, like, the last one or two people that I see, or Monsoon, and ask where everybody else is at, and then just fucking, like, dip into the teleporter.
Okay.
So I basically want to hold my turn.
So you could, like, hold your movement. You couldn't hold movement and an action. I'd let you hold your movement as an action if you wanted to.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
But you wouldn't, like, be able to attack then. You could just move.
No, I
You
don't
can either
want to
move or
attack. I want to...
Okay, I was just trying to...
No, I know. I'm just saying, if I see Monsoon come through this door, or this door, or any fucking door,
Okay.
I am hauling
See him.
asshole into the teleporter.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand. All right, that brings us to... All right. He now... looks at the situation. He's being held down by Staggett and down by Dagon. He looks Staggett right in the eyes and grabs him by the back of the head and just looks at him and goes, "Kill!" And Staggett just falls limp in his hands.
Death.
And just rolls Staggett off of him.
Outstanding.
He's now going, yep, and that's his action. He doesn't have any movement because he's currently held down by Dagon. I would still be, even if he's restrained, he gets an action correctly. I can't hear you.
But does he?
Well, as long as it
Did he
doesn't need
figure out
a
death? Is that
somatic
a ninth level
component.
spell?
Huh? Did I do this spell wrong?
No, that's how it works. It's a 9th level spell slot.
I know what it is.
Didn't he do Finger of Death?
Finger of Death is not 9th level. Finger of Death is... Finger of Death is 7th level.
Fuck, shit.
Power Word Kill is 9th level.
Yeah. No, yeah, you did that right. 100 hit points or less, they die instantly.
Alright. That's, Monsoon doesn't have an action to try to break the grapple out of you, with you, Dagon, but he's out of actions. And it is Admir's turn.
Dash in, baby. Actually, I think I still have... 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat again and hit that 90 feet.
Okay, go for it. You find yourself in the hallway, literally, well, you wouldn't be on top of it, right behind Kavar. making your way down the hallway.
Cool. And so, did I pass Dagon on them on the ground and stuff? Or were they behind me?
You were ahead of them.
Oh, okay. Shit. Alright.
Just 5 feet, right?
Just barely ahead of them.
Yeah, you saw all that.
Yeah, you saw Staggett just get massacred,
Deleted.
and then and Dagon's still holding him down. All right, that brings us to Dagon, who is now holding down Monsoon.
I ain't no bitch.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fucking attack him.
All right. All right.
Advantage!
I have advantage. Fuck him.
Fuck him up. Fuck
I mean,
him
it's
up.
bare-fisted, dude.
Your fists are monk weapons.
I fucking crit on the first hit.
Oh shit! Nice. Okay.
Oh fuck me. Only 5 damage on the first hit.
Okay. Only 5. Gotcha. So
Yeah.
what were you using?
Like, I'm mounted on top of him and just like bare knuckle punching him like it's a street brawl at this point. Just like the first hit, just like across the cheek with a crit.
Yeah, literally, like, you know you're not going to kill him, but you're doing everything you can to hold him up for literally as long as you can. Just like, oh, like punching him is literally the place is exploding behind you, caving in around you. You are just punching this wizard in the face, just doing everything you can to buy everyone a second.
Yeah. Fuck shit, man. Second hit is an 18.
An 18. All right. The second one does not hit. So as you're punching him, like blood, you know, he's not bloodied, but like you've given him a black eye and a bloody lip. He goes to punch you again, and as you go down to punch him, he like Thanos catches your hand with a metal hand in his and just looks at you. Straight face.
I think you mean the Winter Soldier.
No, Thanos catches Captain America's hand in Infinity War.
Oh, okay. I got you what you're saying.
Like, just catches it with his
hey,
middle hand
spoilers.
staring at you. Okay, it's Infinity War. It's not that. If you haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get up. I still have him grappled.
Okay. All right. Ronan is up.
Dagon?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's me.
Yep.
Sorry. Ronan is just going to leave.
Okay. So he just barely gets into the room right ahead of Malwyn. Kavar now gets into the room with the rest of you and looks at the group and says, "Once we're all here, I can take us out of here." All right. So now, literally, the place is collapsing. Dagon, you can hear floors above you collapsing inwards. Everyone on the bottom, you can literally hear the extra-dimensional sanctum just caving in now as massive chunks are falling in. This place has nothing left. There's any moment you will all be crushed to oblivion. Also, make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
As just massive giant chunks of alabaster and force energy, everything is just coming down.
12.
12, okay.
Josh,
Yeah?
it was quite the accomplishment.
Uh-huh.
Statistically, it's incapable of happening on a 1 to 400 scale, I think.
Natural 20?
Nope, I double fumbled, me and Ronan.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you needed a 20 to pass this.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay.
So a 4 and a 7.
All right.
I rolled a fucking 19, dude.
I'm sorry. The place is literally caving in.
No, I mean I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not arguing against the lot. I'm just saying like, oh my god, how did I roll
Alright.
less?
Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. I was like, how did I roll an 11 on 10?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Okay, here
I
we
can
go.
survive
That's
that.
a 10. Well, there's 2 of them.
I can still survive that.
Okay, here we go. Okay. If you failed the throw, you suffer 11 points of, or it would be 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of force damage as you're smashed by force energy and large chunks of alabaster fall on top of you.
So
I literally look like I'm about to die.
wait, you only have 5 hit points.
No, I took that potion of healing.
Okay, yeah, I remember, I think. Okay, no, I believe you. I can't remember everything that's
No,
going on.
but I have one. I have 1 HP right now.
Jesus Christ,
I
holy
took the
fuck.
potion of healing to get 6, and I had the 5 before that.
Alright, so yeah, you're like barely holding yourself together as you attempt
Barely
to
conscious.
escape this place. Yeah, as the place is smashed, Dagon, yeah, you're just like, literally, you're just punching as the building is falling on top of you and just smashes into you, and you just don't care, you keep punching.
I have 9 health left.
Ronan, yeah, is knocked to the ground and kind of buried a little bit in some rubble in front of you, Malwyn, and Kabar. And it's Malwyn's turn.
Oh God.
Who just stumbled into the chamber?
Ronan got into the chamber and then got pummeled by debris, and it's like kind of just buried a bit in front. He like got in and was like, ha! And then fell on top of him.
I asked him where Dagon is.
I don't think Ronan would know. He's far behind him.
Motherfucker.
He doesn't know. Or, you want to do anything, Malwyn?
No, I can't do anything. I guess I'll ready in action to help Dagon if I see him get into the...
Okay. That brings us to Rakbaran.
Holding in action until I see the next person. Come out or towards the teleport or whatever to ask where everyone else is, and if they say they're occupied or whatever, then I'm fucking hopping in the fucking teleporter.
Oh. Okay. So he's used that one. Let me make sure I'm keeping track of these correctly. Sorry. We've used that. We've used that. We've used that. We've used that. Okay. Monsoon now looks at you, Dagon, and says, goodbye, and shoots him, holds both of his hands up towards you, and launches a massive electrical burst at you. You can make a dexterity saving throw.
I fumbled.
Okay. Let me roll these out.
Dead as fuck.
3 times in a row.
That's impressive. You're pulling a Will Wheaton right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was anti-Wheatoning. Then I failed that last throw.
You suffer 30 points of lightning damage as both bursts of lightning energy course through your body and just blow out the back as you kind of just blown backwards off of him onto the ground. He then stands up and starts to head back down the stairs. I remember I'm assuming that knocked you unconscious.
I had 9 health before the spell was cast.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you have more than 21 hit points, at least total, like max.
Okay, and he uses the rest of the movement to keep heading down.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Admir.
I'm just gonna continue dashing to the safety.
Okay.
90 feet because I'm still expedited.
You make your way all the way back to the teleportation room. Rack could ask Admir any questions as he comes by. I mean, like, you're like making your way by if anything wants to happen here.
Where Dagon and Staggit?
Staggit got obliterated. Dagon was grappled up with Monsoon. I don't think he's making it.
And you just left him?
I'm barely conscious right now.
Yeah. Looking at Admir, he literally, you're like, how the fuck is this guy alive right now?
I'm only running from fucking.
You looking at his torso. There's like a portion of his stomach, and his robe is just missing, and blood is pouring out of it. Like his skull looks like it's cracked, and blood is pouring out of the side. Like he's just like, what the fuck? How is this guy alive?
Honestly, I probably gave too much of a specific response.
Okay.
Like just feral instincts have gotten Admir.
Well, even though I'm currently raging, my rage seems to flare even further. And, I just let him keep running and I go in behind him. And I just say to Kavar, do it.
Okay. Well, before it gets to Kavar's turn, the place continues to collapse around everyone. The building is about to fall in as it's collapsing, pushing down. The building is collapsing on top. Everyone needs to make one more dexterity saving throw because it's the top of the order before it's Kavar's turn.
Okay. Thank God for
fucking 6
advantage.
It's a 20 again to pass. It's the same saving throw.
Thank God for advantage. I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 19. So
Okay,
20.
let me roll for Kavar. Kavar fails, but he has enough health to stay alive.
Hopefully.
All right.
Adamir's too loopy to dodge.
You suffer. Those of you who failed. If I could find a 10. 11, or sorry. Ouch. 14 points of bludgeoning damage for the fails. As the building is just literally, I mean, there's a 0.1 seconds left before there's a flash of light, and you all find yourselves standing back in the tower, the room from which you came. And we're going to take a break.
Yes, please. Thank you. Ugh, burb. Well, that was crazy.
That was extra crazy.
Ugh.
All right. Is everyone here?
Yeah,
Not sure. Oh, never mind. Dan's back.
I've been back.
Oh. I've been half here since he said break.
All right. Give me. Is Eddie here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. One sec.
Uh-oh.
Ow! Oh, what a fucking endeavor.
All righty. Let's change this. Give me a second, because you're back in the tower. Okay. Hope everyone had a good break here.
E.
Who are we missing? Hold on. What the fuck? Okay. Your group now finds itself back at the very top of the Kolat Towers. Admir is unconscious, bleeding on the ground. Admir, make a death saving throw.
1 second, I was away from my computer. Heading back now. I rolled an 8.
8. You fail. Mark down one failed death saving throw for the day. All right. Your group finds itself back in the tower. Your elven compatriot wizard lays on the ground, bleeding out, dying. the rest of you bloodied, what you see is all that remains from the group that had entered Monsoon's extra-dimensional sanctum. No one has returned from what you can see with you. What are you guys doing? Kavar
I mean,
heads over to.
I'm
Huh?
not good with medicine or anything, so.
I mean, I have a health potion. I'll feed it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll for that and just let him know what he's healed for.
$11 hit points.
Damn!
Strong.
Oh, fucking potion. Okay.
Wait, this is a potion of healing?
Yep. Shoving it down your throat.
What extra modifiers or whatever do you have to that?
It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
plus 4.
Oh, plus 4. Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait, a potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 2.
Alright, fine.
Okay, so then 9. Sorry.
Okay.
Damn, that's still really
I
good.
was gonna say 10 is the max.
That's a great fucking potion.
Well,
Still.
no, I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying you can get an 11 with a 10 max. So
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Okay, so yeah, you Admir, once again, this has been a fucking little battle for you. You pull yourself back. Well, you don't pull yourself back this time, but you find yourself eyes opening back up. You find yourself in the tower, on your back, staring at the roof of the Colat Towers on the top floor. Your group now notices that you no longer hear the sounds of battle occurring underneath, from which you had heard before you had left. You now stand at the top of the tower. What are you guys doing?
I guess we should find the black staff.
Yeah, I guess
And-
we should go find Blackstaff.
As you're saying that, the black staff actually quickly makes her way up the tower. She looks beaten, out of breath, disheveled. Have you done it?
We escaped, yes.
Where's Staggett?
Solemnly.
Hang on,
Dagon.
hang on. Josh, I don't know if you saw the message I sent you on
No, there's like
Facebook.
Oh, well, do that then. You can't just
Alright,
send it
so-
to me. You have to do it.
Yeah. As soon as I see Adamir's up on his feet, in a pure rage, Rackbrand's like, "You just let him die!" And fucking swings on Adamir twice with his fists.
Make an attack roll.
Alright. Oh, jeez, I dropped that!
One hit point.
That's gonna be a 19. And a 24.
To damage or AC?
AC.
Just AC.
Okay, just make
A 19 and a 24. So
Roll damage for the first one.
that's 1d2 plus strength, right? I think.
Sure.
I think that's what.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think no. Fists are just one. They're just your strength.
It's 1 plus your strength
Oh
modifier.
yeah.
Oh,
one
okay.
strength.
Well, so that's 4. Just strength, not proficiency, right?
No.
Okay. So that's what's my strength? That's 10 points of damage.
Oh my god! I just fucking healed him.
Okay, so you hit him. Was that both?
Yes. So 5
Okay.
each.
So you hit him with the. You come in and you hit him with the first. And before you can hit him with the second one, the black staff goes, "Enough!" And she throws her hand up, and an arcane barrier appears in between you
Of
and
course it does.
Admir as you as you go to swing the second time.
On
Okay.
the ground. I'm gonna say I deserved that.
All right, so you kind of like fall back a little bit from the first punch, bloodied, just fucked up, beaten to hell.
And at that point, Rackbrand just walks the fuck down the tower, just leaves.
The Blackstaff doesn't stop you from walking back. She lets you go. And she looks at the rest of you and says, I know you are hurt. I know you are sad. But did you succeed?
Yes.
I believe Dagon sacrificed himself to do so. And so did Captain Staggett.
Sorry, I thought I heard somebody knocking on my door.
She just pauses. She doesn't have words at the moment, which is uncommon for Blackstaff, as the group would know. I will let the Open Lord know of this. Did you find anything, any information on any of the masks he may have been bribing? He may have compromised.
Did we?
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
No. Okay.
That's yeah.
Well, all right.
Oh, excuse me.
You should get some rest. You've certainly earned it. There'll be a lot we need to discuss in the coming days. But go home. Recuperate, mourn. We will honor their sacrifices correctly. I promise you that. The city of Waterdeep can never repay their debt or yours. As she starts to walk forward a bit and just is kind of examining the teleportation rune on the ground that you guys had used to get to the sanctum, and sort of inspects the rest of it. Is just kind of looking about the room, sort of looking, inspecting, but also you can tell she's just in deep thought, contemplating the events that have transpired. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go back to the inn to fucking rest up.
Yeah.
I will.
All right. Huh?
I'm just gonna leave and not even say anything.
Okay, so you
My
just
head
leave.
bowed.
All right, you kind of tag your head and you leave the tower. You as you guys, the rest of you, because everyone leaves the tower. You can see there's a large amount of city guard or city watch throughout the tower, investigating it, searching it, just tearing the tower to pieces, looking for anything they can. As you leave outside, corpses are strewn about the front of the Colette Towers. City Guard, or City Watch, excuse me, and Zentarum. There's a large amount of City Guard of Zentarum in shackles and manacles, on their knees with their hands behind them. A few of them are currently being loaded into a cart by City Watch. 2 griffins circle overhead, rigged by city guards, though. As you continue to try to leave, there's a large amount of City Guard and City Watch who have formed a perimeter now around the Colette Towers, as obviously all of this action and fighting has drawn a large amount of the city attentions of civilians. As you get towards the perimeter, it just spreads for the group. Rack, you are first to make your way through. You just kind of just barge your way straight through. People start to move out of the way, but you're just bumping into them, just moving people out of your way as you make your way through the crowd. Admir is behind him, and the rest of the group, I'm assuming, is leaving, unless anyone isn't.
Yeah.
They may say so. Behind them as well. The group now makes its way towards anyone who is not heading to the where are you guys going, I guess, would be a better question.
Rackbrand is heading to the to the Bard's College that Dagon had told him about.
Okay. And
Or at least
Admir,
trying to find it.
okay. Admir, where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the Black Steps Tower.
Okay. And where are the rest of you guys going? Malin? If she's talking, I can't hear her.
I'm gonna follow Rackman.
Okay, so you're following Rack from a little bit of a distance. All right. Now. Hold on one sec.
I don't know why I just got the Jurassic Park theme song stuck in my head. Dun, 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 dun. And now I'm imagining open-chested, hairy Jeff Goldblum. Oh, jeez. My mind is a strange place.
Okay. And what was your guy's name?
I have no idea.
Okay, you should come up with one quickly. Okay.
The group's name?
No. Think of one. We'll get back to it in a second, though, Eddie. Okay, Rack, Malwin. Rack, you know the general vicinity in which Dagon had described to you where the Barbic College of Waterdeep is. So you start heading. I'm just trying to move this over to the map.
I see.
So you start heading in the general vicinity. Make a investigation check.
Oh, jeez. 13.
13. You're wandering around the area. You're near the castle of Waterdeep. You can't find it. You hang a left on Waterdeep Way, heading west, down towards the Palace of Waterdeep. You're kind of like asking around. Not too many people are familiar with the college. Make one more investigation check.
14.
13. A few more people point you west, so you just kind of like head west. They're like, I've heard it's this way. Like, I don't know anything about it. I've heard it's this way. I've heard it's this way. Because you're just questioning people around the street. You're not questioning bards or musicians or people that would, really know about this college. Just heading where you think it would be. As you get towards the Palace of Waterdeep, make a perception check.
Jesus Christ, we're just gonna keep going up by one. 15.
Jesus Christ. 15 is what you needed. I thought you failed to get.
No, it literally, I rolled
Don't find it, I guess.
I rolled a 14, a 15, and now I rolled a 16.
Okay.
So that's a 15.
Gotcha. So now you're able, you're make your way west, and eventually, in the courtyard here, in front of the Palace of Waterdeep,
Mhm.
music catches your ear. Beautiful music. I mean, it's really good, and you know good music, Rack. And
I sure do.
you look west southwest, in between the Palace of Waterdeep and this row of houses here, and there is a tunnel that is easy to see once you notice it, but you're like, how did I not notice it at first? It is just deceptively placed and hard to notice.
Mhm.
And music is just, this beautiful music is coming from the tunnel.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming you're headed down it since you're looking for college.
Yeah, for sure.
As you head down it, the music, which was very happy, uptone, slows down. Matches your mood as you head through, which is anger, sadness, regret, despair. Nothing good.
So Adagio for Strings by Samuel Barber.
Yes, exactly. And you continue to head down the tunnel, and the fluorescent lights that normally are in this tunnel and normally and were moving along and beating with the sounds of the music, with the rhythm of the music, are gone. You find yourself in a dark tunnel with just a dim light at the end.
Mhm.
As you head through the tunnel, you eventually reach the end. You find yourself at a gate with no one standing. The gate completely guards the exit of this tunnel. From top to bottom, it is gated with a gate that would swing open into a courtyard. As you approach, the gate opens up, and you step into the snow and the courtyard of the Bard College of Waterdeep, standing in front of a large, beautifully made brick building that is 3 stories tall, with many windows lining the front, 2 large doors at the entrance that are up at the top of a very large staircase. Standing in front, at the base of the stairs, is a human male with a goatee and long brown hair. He takes a few steps forwards and meets your eyes, Rack. You must be a friend of Dagon's.
Yeah. He gave his
He was a
life
good man.
today.
I was afraid that would happen.
I don't know what to do.
In times like this, it is best to remember what they lived for and what they died for. Do not let those who sacrificed turn your anger into vengeance.
Yeah. I know you're right, but I'm so angry.
Anger is natural. It's understandable. You would not be mortal if you were not angry. Take your time. Mourn. But do not hate. Cry. But do not forget. And honor their memory.
Speaking of which, Dagon and I grew quite close over a period of time that we would, you know, in our adventuring group together. You seem a clever man. I would imagine you put two and two together that the massive donation was from Sir Felishanian himself.
I had a sneaking suspicion, yes. There aren't too many men I knew pursuing such a prize. Although I think he was not interested in it, obviously. Perhaps just keeping it out of the wrong hands.
Yeah, and actually putting it to good works.
And it will be. You have my word.
He spoke to me of having the desire to begin programs for youths in the less well-off parts of Waterdeep.
Of course.
Keep them off the streets, keep them out of gangs, and put their abilities and frustrations and energy towards something positive and creative.
The city...
Yeah.
Huh? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just like, yeah.
The city will need time to heal. The college will be there to help. There will be many now. Even those who had called the Zentarum family, who will now have nothing. The college will help those who seek redemption, who seek the correct path, and those in need, as it has and always will.
Yeah.
Good.
You're always welcome here, Rack.
Don't let his sacrifice go to waste.
I say the same to you, Rack.
I may return later
I
this
feel
evening.
as though your fight is not over, Rack. Carry his memory with you in the trials ahead.
Rest assured, I will.
And he nods his head.
I may return this evening. I have other things I must attend to first.
You are welcome here.
Thank you.
All right.
Just realized I never got your name.
You may call me Master Ryu.
Funny that you know mine.
And he just kind of grins at you.
I'll be back.
I look forward to it.
At which point I kind of sadly nod, averting eye contact, and turn and walk away.
All right. Let you leave. Malwyn, is there anything you had wanted to say to him before? Or were you just listening?
No, just listening. I'm willing to offer gold if it's needed to help.
Were you saying that to him? I guess he would just look at you and say, donations are always accepted. They are not needed. Especially after Dagon's considerable contribution. The college will remain well funded for quite some time.
I tell him if there are any ruffians who are more up my alley, he can send them to me and I'll train them.
I will definitely keep that in mind, Malwyn. Thank you. All right. Admir, you were heading towards Blackstaff Tower?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You find your way through the west of the dock wards, then back north. Where was the Blackstaff Tower? Okay, there it is. All right. Then back north, heading a long ways to the castle ward, to the just south of the sea ward. I'm pinging where it is in case you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself outside of the gate of the small-looking tower when you're on the outsides of the gates of Blackstaff's tower. As you walk through the gates, the illusion changes, and now you find yourself standing in front of a large, intimidating, magical tower with multiple wizards and scurrying about in different directions, talking with large spell books open, conversing with each other, pointing at the books, moving on. There's a small class of wizards to your right, 2 or 3, just practicing spells. One of them holds out their hand, and it looks like they're trying to cast a firebolt that just fizzes out, and the other one walks up to him and goes, no, 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 not like that, and fixes like the positioning of different of his fingers and says, now try. And then he uses it, and a firebolt releases from his hand and strikes a target. He's like, very good. What are you doing?
I am going to try to find just a small bedroom to sleep in morning.
Okay. As you make your way
What time
in,
of day is it? Is it later? I mean, regardless, I'm going to go to a room and mourn. If it's late, I might sleep.
no, it was morning on the assault. The assault lasted 2-3 hours, so this is just like noon.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna find a room and bunker in there.
Okay, so as you come into the main entrance, the grand entrance of Blackstaff Tower with the massive spiral staircase that spins and twists and magically winds, you come in and different magical items are just floating about, going in different directions. Hundreds of paper birds as you look up into the air just flap about, sending messages everywhere throughout the tower. As you enter, apprentice mage in reddish robes steps forwards with his hands crossed over, resting just below his navel. Looks at you and Admir, Greyhand, how may we help? How may I assist you?
I would like a private room, please.
Of course. The Greyhands have quarters on the 4th. You may find privacy there.
Thank you.
You head up the stairs, and as you step onto them, it's almost as if the staircase of the tower knows where you are going. You step onto them, and with every step you take, the tower twists and winds, and the staircase is just leading you in the direction of which you need to be taken. As you step and step and step, the tower winds, the stairs twist, and eventually they connect to a doorway. As you head up the stairs and you come to the door, you open the door wide and you come into a large common area. There's training dummies full of straw and metal, and just made of different kinds of material. You see every basic kind of weapon you can imagine along the walls. There's 2 burly dwarfs in there. Yeah, just like this, mate, as they freaking as one of them strikes the shit out of a target and looks at you and then just looks back as they both get back to practicing. As you look back, you see 2 hallways leading down. You see, 3 hallways, correction. It's one main area, and then there's a hallway directly in front, a hallway to your right, and a hallway to the left that peel out this main area. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's what you look at.
Okay. Is it
yeah.
obvious, like, of which way I'm going?
No, in fact, as you look lost, one of them goes, first time in here.
Yeah.
Well, what are you looking for?
A private quarters.
That hallway, and he points to the one down the left.
I don't say anything, I just walk that way.
All right. And as you're like head down the hallway, he's like, the one on the right is mine!
I don't really acknowledge it.
Okay, so you head down the hallway, you check a door, there's no one in there, there's no one's stuff in there. It's very simple, it's just a bed with a footlocker.
I'm just gonna close the door behind me and meditate.
Okay. You close the door and you meditate about all of the events that had transpired on the night before. And I think that's where we're ended today, guys.
Oh man.
Dan was like, "Oh,
It's
That was a
only
great
12:30.
I mean, we could play for 30 more minutes if everyone's on board.
I mean, I'm down, but I mean, if you want to go, it's fine.
No, I don't want to go. I mean, that's a stopping point. We could definitely progress a little bit farther if we wanted to.
I kind of need to sleep. I
Okay.
gotta wake up early with me.
So then we'll leave it there.
No, we
I think-
don't.
Well, we could do one thing that will take 5 minutes real quick.
Okay.
We now... Hold on one sec, sorry. Today, actually, I'm glad, because I wanted to...
Just as a quick thing, I wanted to also stop by the Dock Ward guard station.
Eddie, where did you send me that message?
On private message on Discord, I sent one.
Okay, Discord. Gotcha. I'm like over here looking for it. Okay. Drac. You slowly, your eyes slowly open. You find yourself, stars dot over your face. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. So you stars dot over your face. You can barely see in front of you in this blackness. You hear drips of water falling from above. You're confused. You're lost. You don't know where you are. Your body feels stiff, as if you have been motionless for an eternity. You're stretch out, trying to just get your bearings, figure out what has happened, what is going on, where you are. You're in darkness. What are you doing?
I willingly chose to accept this eternal curse, so I immediately begin looking for a threat as best I can.
Make a perception check.
Eight.
It's really dark in here. You're doing the best you can. You don't see any threats, but you're also pretty sure even if there were threats, you wouldn't be able to see them. You feel around as you try to look. You eventually come across a few pieces of you think you might be like some I don't know, nothing actually. You just keep finding your way through. Eventually, as you feel your way through, trying to make your way through the area, make another perception check.
Okay, 18.
18. Yeah, your eyes are adjusting a little bit as you come through. You're in a dark area that's full of water. As you would like start to head one way, it gets a little higher, and you kind of come back. You walk away from that water, and you find yourself, getting a little bit shallower as you try to memorize where you've walked and try to keep your bearings. Eventually, you find your way to the right, and then you find a staircase that leads upwards, and you follow the staircase. Hold on. Second. You follow this staircase up and up. Eventually, one more. you find yourself in an adamantine room that is lit by a few torches. 4 suits of rusted metal plate armor, the size for dwarves, stand at each corner. The doorway
The
out.
room?
Yeah, it's a small room. It's about 50 feet wide.
Am I wearing any armor?
Yeah, you're wearing, I believe,
Yeah.
plate armor, correct?
I'm like fully equipped. I have my morning star.
Yep, you
shield.
have everything you were equipped with.
Cool. It's strange that it's rusty. They
Not
should really
yours.
keep this place in better condition. No,
yeah,
not mine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't-
Now, as you continue moving through, you come up to a bridge that is 10 feet wide and fairly long, but the middle of it is completely crashed through.
Oh, crap.
It looks like the floor beneath isn't too far down, maybe only 15 feet.
Something came through the ceiling? Or something
no,
broke through the floor?
The bridge that you are crossing looks
Oh.
like the bridge had given way, like something, like time has eroded the bridge.
That's bad. Is there a way around? Can I like
Not that you
hop
can
across?
see. You'd have to try to either jump across the bridge or try to gracefully jump to the floor.
I'm gonna try and give it the old athletic long jump.
All right, go for it. What's your long jump?
Do I get a running start?
Yeah, you get a running start.
I can tell you if you want.
It is 18 feet.
Okay, let's see. All right, so you take a few steps back. You start running forwards. You make the jump, but then the bridge starts to collapse underneath your feet. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah.
8.
Hey, yeah. So you land, and you're like, huh, but then the bridge gives away, and you're just not ready. You fall onto your back. Below, you suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage, smashing into the ground underneath. Like, oh, that hurt.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Not the most
Yeah,
graceful
what the
of
fuck?
awakenings.
I'm like, what the hell? That bridge was in great condition.
You now are standing in the main entrance to this vault that you are used to, that you recognize. You know the exit is to the south, but many of the pillars in the middle that had held up this bridge are just almost eroded from time.
Powerful magics.
The entrance to this underground area is wide open, and it's to the south. As you see a staircase leading
I'll go
upward.
towards the direction of the light so that I can get a better understanding of where.
Okay. So it's not really light, but you know up is up, pretty much. You continue heading upwards. Up these stairs, and it takes a few minutes as you continue heading around them. One sec. Okay. You continue heading up them, and eventually you find yourself in a what looks like to be an underground mausoleum full of coffins. As you walk through, You don't recognize any of the names, any of the coffins. You walk about 30 feet forwards, peering around, observing. None
There's
of
a
this
lot more dead families now than there was when I remember.
None of the names on these seem familiar. None of the craftsmanship seems familiar. This is not Dwarven anymore. As you continue to head up, you head up about 30 more feet of stairs. And you come to another doorway on the main ground level of this mausoleum. The doorway is open and leads into a dimly lit, harsh winter morning.
I pull my weapon, expecting intruders and
Intruders and what?
Rapists.
raiders.
You pull your sword and charge out into the snow. Morningstar, sorry. Charge out into the snow, and you look around. It's a heavy snow. There's a few people standing around. Humans look at you like, and they like are kind of like taken back by you. There's a kid who sees you and it's like, like run up the stairs and has like fallen on his back because you like startled him, but now he's laughing at you. This little boy, because you had startled him, he's laughing, and his mom like quickly runs up and grabs him and and like runs away as you're just standing there with your Morningstar drawn. Yeah, it's like this small people who had a small area of people have just quickly dispersed away from you. You look around, you see more mausoleums, trees, pathways. It's what most people would consider a really beautiful area, even in the winter, but it's shin deep snow.
I'm startled with all of these primitive tribal beasts walking around the city like this is normal. And I'm like, wait, what's this city?
Yeah.
So
And
now I'm just confused, and I'm looking around, gripping a Morningstar and shield, confused at the amount of human, though my guard is dropped a little by the child.
all right.
Is there someone dwarvish nearby?
Make a perception check.
Okay, that's good.
2.
17.
17. As you kind of look around a bit, you see a dwarf out in the distance who's wearing pretty nice clothes, like a suit, a top hat, a long beard that's braided, very nicely groomed, with a cane in one arm that he's not using to walk. He's kind of just holding it as he's like trudging through the snow.
I run up screaming, sir, in dwarf, like I'm speaking the dwarvish language.
Yeah.
I'm yelling, sir, sire,
He's like kind of startled. He looks, sire, do I know you?
I speak a really ancient form of dwarvish as I speak to him and say, where are the invaders? What is this city? Is the kingdom under attack?
Are you playing a joke on me? What are you getting at? And he starts to try to just walk away from you. I'm too busy for this. As he starts to just
I
leave.
stop and I tell him, I apologize, sir. I am one of the many sentries that were designed to wake up in times of turmoil. My name is Drac Goldscale. And I slam my shield and Morningstar together. And I said, I'm here to defend the innocent. Point me in the direction of the threats.
Let's just... Okay, make persuasion check because I think this is the best way to like. Are you convincing him that maybe you're not crazy?
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's a fair assessment, I think.
You want a performance?
No, just give me I mean, just give me a persuasion. Persuasion.
I crit.
Crit.
That's a 20.
Okay. He looks at you. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you are in need of some serious help. This is Waterdeep. No one is under attack. I am not a sire, and I have places to be. If you need help, if you're lost, go bother the City Watch. I thought they were supposed to keep the frickin' weirdos out of the City of the Dead. He like turns away to leave.
City of the Dead. That's a strange thing to call. Is that the name? Okay, now I'm convinced that's the name of this upper world city.
Okay.
The formal title, if you will.
I approach, I try and find a city guard and approach them and explain to them, or I ask them where we are and explain to them that I'm from the kingdom under the mountain.
Okay. So you approach two city guards, a female human and a female half elf, and they're both talking. Who are manning the entrance / exit to the City of the Dead, as you're not too far from here into the main area of Waterdeep. And the female, the human, looks at you and you're in Waterdeep, and you're asking me what city you're in. Well, the answer is Waterdeep.
I am lost and confused.
No shit. Do you have a caretaker?
I am the caretaker. I protect those that are innocent from threats that might threaten the city under the mountain.
Under mountain.
The city under the mountain.
Uh-huh. Well, if you're trying to go to Undermountain, the Yawning Portal sends people there. You can get to Undermountain from there.
I say the city under the mountain.
Yeah, I got that. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I take the lead to the Yawning Portal. It's a strange and unusual. Seems like an inefficient way of traveling, if you ask me.
She looks at the other one and goes, Daff, they don't pay us enough for this shit.
I say, Bahama be with you. And I take...
All right, and that's where we'll end it today.
GG's.
Motherfucking dragon.
What a session.
Yeah. So that was something.
Certainly was.
Jeez.
That's some heavy shit.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly convinced, and nothing will dissuade me otherwise, that I needed to grapple him to the ground for 2 turns to ensure everyone's safety.
Yes. Well, grappling it honestly took both of you holding him down to stop him from getting out because he has really high movement. So one turn of holding him down would not have done much.
Right, it was me and Staggett.
Yeah,
Neither of us could have done it without the
And
other.
on that note,
Exactly.
we're finishing this evening. Thanks for
Oh, bye,
coming
whoever
by.
that was.
Thanks for stopping.